Now it's 60 degrees.
And we're live. We're live on the YouTubes. I think.
Ned looks very confused.
What do you mean?
She's doing her crochet.
I can't see her torso.
Like, I know, right?
She's like hovering. Chopped her off.
It's
Okay.
because it's got my cross stitch in front of me, so
Gotcha. Right, what are we doing? We're playing D&D.
We just killed the people and we got an orb back.
Yeah, so I'll do a short little recap for the YouTube. Not that Wax needs it. He's watching these back to back. So you guys basically fought the assassin Hilaria and subdued her, but then went back into the Wink and a Kiss to find Noreen, who had fled after being attacked. Hilaria came to. Y'all had some great conversations. Slug made a deal to pay her 300 gold if she led y'all to wherever Noreen was hiding this orb. You know.
Don't gotta do that now.
No, you don't. Had some great banter on the way there. I think she was going to stab Shalom with a spoon for an additional 25 gold. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Stug worked this out. Anywho, y'all got there and promptly handed her over to Noreen, who slit her throat and had one of her lackeys throw her corpse in a ditch.
I tried to res her, but it didn't
yeah,
work.
just
or heal her, not
wasn't quick enough. And I mean, you did. Yeah, her throat wound is non-existent now, which is solid.
Solid.
I know,
yeah.
her soul's just not there anymore.
So yeah, and you guys did take note. You got a body, so you know. Plus what? I think Shalom was looking at that, like maybe she could do something with it.
Maybe Rennie could use it.
Yeah, y'all talked about maybe Rennie wanted a body. I don't know. You got a body.
What? We didn't really say that Rennie could use it.
I watched the stream last
actually,
night.
yeah, you did.
I did.
No,
Yeah,
she
Did
was.
Yuri actually say that?
No, she
You're
was
far too accommodating
aghasted.
of
She was
Rennie.
aghasted at the thought that Rennie would use that body.
I mean,
I think Stug recommended Rennie, or maybe Shalot. Somebody recommended Rennie. All right. Anywhu,
it seems
Yeah, I'm
pretty
pretty
low.
sure Stug wanted me to use
yeah,
it.
y'all then allied with Noreen, worked out a much better deal of 1,000 gold pieces for the orb, and promptly dispatched the unknown actors that were trying to steal the orb from the graveyard. And so we're picking right back up in the grave.
Wait. 1,000 gold?
Yes.
It was 2,000 before.
Yes.
All right, okay, so we cut her down in
Yeah,
half.
y'all,
All right.
y'all negotiated that down. She's really like, I just get this thing away from me at this point. So yeah, negotiated that down to 1,000. That's what you did, Anadius. Even though you weren't here.
Thank you for keeping that in character for me. That is certainly what I would have done.
yeah.
I don't know. There were a couple things that were like, he would not do that. Nope. That would
Anadius
Anadius
is
wouldn't do that.
completely the same person. I don't
No,
know.
he wasn't.
Anywho, yeah. So y'all have killed the 3 people that were in the graveyard, trying to pry open one of the like mausoleums there, and that's where we're picking back up.
There's somebody there currently doing that?
No,
we
y'all
killed
just y'all.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did-
the dust has just settled after.
Did they
you guys-
have the orb in their possession, or
No,
were they still trying to break
They
in?
had crowbars. They were trying to bust an iron barred gate open
Heard
to a mausoleum.
Stug would immediately drop his stone from his sword and put it back in the sheath and just
Gotcha.
pick up one of the dropped crowbars and
Does
start
Stug use a
start doing the
sheath,
same
or is
thing.
it more like a?
Oh, it's
Because there's a
it's
little
not a
bit.
sheath, it's-
There's like 6 inches of blade there.
Yeah, it's not even. Is it a blade? It's just a hilt, isn't it?
There's
I
a
think I
little
just
blade.
put it on my.
Isn't there a little
It's
blade?
like a dagger.
It's like a quarter of a blade.
No,
It
it's
is-
wide. It's wide
Yeah.
like a great sword, but it's just not long.
Correct.
Okay, just curious. I just didn't know how this looked on. Like, is this like harnessed or?
It's harnessed.
Because it doesn't have a scabbard.
So I guess it doesn't have a
unless you-
sheath yet.
Yeah.
It does not have a sheath.
Well, I don't think any sword of that size would have a sheath anyway. But
I mean,
Yeah, that would be really hard to.
ceremonial
yeah.
ones would. I mean,
maybe-
great swords are mostly ceremonial.
I guess.
But the point being, so I'm going to immediately start walking to where I assume they dropped one of the crowbars right at it and start using it on the same thing. Like,
And
this is
Noreen,
probably it.
at this point, Noreen and her two lackeys have kind of walked into the graveyard.
Yeah. Is this where it is, Noreen?
Yes, that's
The
the one.
acid's not going to come out or anything, right?
No, it's not
You know what?
trapped.
No, how about here, get one of you guys to do it? Here, come here.
She could probably open it. It is hers.
Oh,
Yeah, and she proffers a key.
oh, yeah, that'll work too.
This is what I recommend. Do you want to do the
Go ahead.
honors?
It would hold out his hand like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I use a crowbar to get traction on him, but I can try this.
If you're worried about a curse, like I don't mind this. I don't mind giving this a shot.
What happened?
Luina went away.
Okay, we're back.
He's gone.
I was typing and apparently I was in Discord. Sorry.
We're good.
Stug would hand the key over to Anani. Say, "Yeah, there you are." There.
Yeah, because the concern here is that it'll cause harm. This very valuable object will cause harm to someone who's touching it, right? That's what he's concerned about.
The key?
Well, wait. We're trying to get the orb, right?
Yes.
Which
Which
is
is in
locked
this
away in
mausoleum.
a mausoleum, yeah.
Yep.
I'll get it.
All right, I handed you the key.
All right. I hold the key in my hand, my right hand,
Yeah, you do.
specifically with my thumb and this part of my index finger, because I
Oh,
can do this because
so-
I can't right now.
You approach the
Fingers up,
mausoleum.
fingers up.
There's
Yes.
an iron grate over it that looks pretty heavily damaged. The mausoleum is made out of large stacked like cut marble bricks that seem to have been here for centuries. This place hasn't been tended in an extremely long time. The amount of overgrowth creeping over this structure is pretty vast. And looking around, you guys get the idea that this is a very old, abandoned cemetery. That I don't know. Maybe people come through in a couple more years, bust it all down, and start putting fresh bodies in here.
Is there, well, the fact that that hasn't happened yet makes me wonder, is there any sort of sign of any enchantment or anything in the area? Perhaps some runes carved on the surface? Detecting magic's not really my thing, but would that be history check or
yeah, y'all
Arcana?
have someone that can do detect magic. If you would like to,
I'm really confused. Why are we bothering detecting magic when this is her mausoleum? Like,
And she had a
keeping
key
place
for it?
and she has the key?
I mean, you guys didn't want me to use a.
I
You
think
know
they're
what?
just being
Fine.
good.
I'm opening the door. I'm
Okay.
going in. You know
For
what?
You
There.
I think they're
Open
just
the
being
door.
good dungeoneers. That's all.
There we go. Let's see what happens. I hope I don't blow
Ananias,
up.
give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, don't blow up!
Blow up.
It's like, oh, you're now cursed for eternity. Guess you should have done detect magic.
Yeah. You definitely get like a weird, unsteady, like eerie feeling looking around this place. It's like, this is kind of
You're in a graveyard. I mean,
Yeah, but it's nothing beyond the normal setting. You don't see any arcane runes. Maybe some like
I mean, if you guys really want me to detect magic, I can. However, I'm going to have to do it ritually, so it's going to take 10 minutes.
I think we're fine.
It's fine. I'll just go in. We'll deal with it.
Okay.
I was just gonna break the opening. I mean,
Yeah, you put the key in and start to turn it, but it kind of catches. As you look and see the lock, basically where the lock or the latch kind of enters the lock, it seems very heavily damaged, and it's looking like the key.
Because the guy was trying to use the crowbar on it.
It's looking like the key. I mean, it feels like the right key, but it ain't it ain't turning.
What sort of So okay, I'll put the key in my pocket just in case it's used for anything else. Does it look like something stuck? You think you could knock that down?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need.
Noreen, like kind of raised an eyebrow here in the comment, like, is the key not working? What's wrong?
Oh, I got the key right here. It's like pick up the crowbar again.
Yeah, so the key
That shouldn't be necessary.
Can you turn the key for us? Perhaps my key turning skills need refinement.
What if somebody set a trap?
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Noreen walks up and she's like, "What are you?" And she's like, "Oh, okay, it's all right. They broke the lock, but it's still
right.
locked. Not like broke the lock, but like broke the lock. You know what I mean?"
Noreen,
Like,
do we need to know anything? Are we gonna get like fireballed if we open this door?
Guts, will you open the door?
I know nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're up, crowbar boy.
I'm gonna take a few steps back.
Wait! Answer us.
What's the question?
Is anything gonna like fireball gonna go off or poison gonna happen if he opens the door this way?
I would like to know that. That would be nice.
No, it's an iron gate.
Okay, we're fine.
It's just a.
This is just to get into the iron gate, not into the mausoleum.
There's a gate. It's like an iron barred door on the mausoleum, right?
Okay.
Just to keep looters out. I mean, because bodies are laid like on shelves generally in the open, you know, with various valuables and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, Stug jams that crowbar right in there and like turns back with one hand and like looks like see nothing but a thing. It just gah! And yeah, the gate right there. The iron gate just snaps open.
There you go. It's the only key we need.
Doug does a little twirl with the crowbar and goes flying around like, good. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Sure.
We'll see. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it flies and almost nails Shalon right in the face. It's pretty close.
You did that on purpose.
Doug doesn't make eye contact. He's like,
Alright, it's time to bravely venture forth. Stug, I volunteer you to go first.
Is it dark down there?
Noreen talks to her two lackeys. She's like, get these bodies cleaned up. Get them out of here.
Hey,
wait, is it dark in front of him?
Hey, it's a mausoleum.
It's not
pretty far
bright.
I
mean, yeah, y'all have
on
light
my drift globe and send it in.
There you go. Y'all have light emanating down.
You have a sphere.
As I start making my way, is this like a few steps down into the mausoleum, and then it's
yeah? So there's a stairway, probably about 10 feet down.
Okay.
And it actually cuts back and then goes down further. So you go down about 5 feet, and then there's a 180-degree turn, right? And then you go down further. And
starts going down, and you hear him just whistling.
So is the orb with Shalon? You got the light? You're going down behind him?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay. So yeah, y'all go down. And yeah,
Can I
this
inquire
place.
Real fast? Sorry. Has Inspiring Leader been used by me this day? I see some temporary hit points here, and I just want to see if that's something I need to use now, or if it's already been used.
We're still the same day, and I think you were present and did a speech before y'all went off.
Yeah, you did.
Just want to make sure.
It's only been
this
like
is
30
still
minutes.
the same day of when y'all arrived in Utah.
It's like 30 minutes since that lady got shot in the air.
So they are working off your inspirational speech from breaking camp before entering Utah.
Okay, got it.
I don't remember the speech off the top of my head.
They just remember the inspiration.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
Definitely remember the inspiration.
A word.
Yeah, so you guys walk down, like I said, there's a little cut back, and then yeah, you open up into, it's not very large. It's probably about kind of a four-way. It's about 7 feet wide, with like shelves about 3 high on either side, and that you can see some very old skeletons laying on each of the shelves, and it goes back probably about 20 feet. So there's like 4 rows of shelves.
I go and climb up the shelf. Hey guys, who are all these people? Looking around.
Yeah, you see different bodies. They all appear to be. Actually, give me a nature check.
Did Noreen tell us exactly
Carrie.
where the globe was or the orb was?
No.
Down here?
But she's standing
Probably.
behind you guys.
Okay, so she came with
Yeah,
us.
she came down with you.
All right.
So,
Kiri, you can tell that these are all human.
Oh, a bunch of
Human
humans.
bones.
Oh, is it your family, Noreen?
No, it's not my family.
Oh, I thought this was your mausoleum.
No. Well, I mean, I was in possession of the key to the door.
How did you gain possession of the key? Out of curiosity, I'm a nosy person.
I needed a good place to hide the orb.
Speaking of hide the orb, is it in one of the bodies? Hey, Carrie, grab one of them, shake it, see if it drops out.
Oh no, that'd be rude. I was
What
just
do you mean
looking.
it's rude.
They're dead in their resting place. That would not be. That's not nice. That would be rude.
Stug immediately grabs one and is like, I assume, are they really old so they
Yeah,
start breaking
like
pretty
just,
easy? Like,
yes, they crumble. Like you grab a skull and
but-
it just kind of pulls off.
see, all right, I don't think it'll be in the skulls.
Stug, we don't mess with the dead.
No,
They're dead.
It's here, and she points to the far end, and she kind of walks ahead of you guys, and there's a sarcophagus actually covered at the far end. And someone come help me with this.
What? Huh? Sorry, I was talking to an audience.
Yeah.
Stug walks over and is like, I just push it off. Yeah, all right. Start pushing.
She kind of heaves with you, and you guys slide the cover off to the side. And inside is another body, but just laying, another skeleton, I should say, very decomposed, just down to the bones. You can see like stains of where the decomposing flesh like just stained the stone, like
where it like
a
turned into liquid. And
a faintly dark brown, like in the rough.
Is there a smell?
No. This is very old. The smell has long. There's a must to this entire place, but you're not overwhelmed by a different smell here. The entire place smells quite. I won't say like dank. There's not a lot of moisture, but it's the air is heavy, if you will. You know what I mean? Thick dust everywhere. There was a lot of flesh at one point to make that dust. Not a lot of wind down here, so. Any rate, in there is a object kind of wrapped in cloth, and she picks it up and hands it to you. Like, here's your orb. I'm sorry. She's like,
is it in a box or is it just the orb itself?
She hands you a box.
Okay.
Well, it's wrapped in cloth. But yes, there is a box like that.
And it's a box like the other one. Oh, we don't know because it's wrapped in cloth.
Yeah. So there is there's a wax seal on it. Examining the box, Stug, you can immediately recognize the orb or the symbol of the cult of water.
Is it the octopus?
No. This is the symbol of the cult of water that you.
So the wavy waves. I can't remember what that one looked like.
The symbol of the crushing wave.
The crushing wave.
That's right.
That is basically they're in runes all over the box on each side, and it is still sealed. It has like a wax seal.
Cool.
The other box had the same symbols on it, right?
It did.
It was a water box with a fire orb in it, if I remember right. Do you guys want me to open it?
We
Nope.
probably
Yeah, Noreen at this point is like, so we're good here? And
how
she's
do we know
kind
what's
of
really in
walking
there?
out.
Guys, what if that's just like a skull or
How
Yeah, it could be
long?
nothing in there.
Then
it could
let me
be
open
a
it.
decomposed orange. I don't
Wait,
know.
wait.
Okay.
How old and intact does the wax look that's sealing it? Like,
It looks pretty fresh.
I'm wondering,
don't-
could you open this for us just so we can see what's inside?
we are not opening that down here.
It'd be
Oh
better
no
to
no!
open it.
I'm asking her if she'll open it for us.
I mean, if you really won't, I wouldn't
Just-
recommend it.
Just to make sure.
The box is
we
what
agreed on.
contains its power.
What did we use last
Oh,
time
so
to?
as long as it's in the box, it would spell magic to stop it from going off.
who? I don't have that. Who has that?
Anadius.
I don't know much of the mechanics. I just know so long as it's in the box, it's stable. If you take it out
It's
of the
inert.
box.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
Well,
You
how do
don't
you
have to
think
take
they
it
were
out.
transported?
Keep it in the box. Just lift it up.
I has dispel magic too. By the way.
All right, one of
Oh.
the two of you. Basically, the two of you have that ready.
I'd rather
to
not,
go.
if that's fine.
It's not
We're not
To get
paying you
payment,
until we see
yeah.
that it's here.
It's not that
exactly.
we don't trust you. It's just
We don't trust you.
We don't trust many people. Well, I mean, I trust people, but
Okay.
not people who slit people's throat right in front of me.
She she kind of
that sounded like
pulls
the right
she
thing to
pulls like a piece of ribbon that like breaks the wax.
Oop.
And she like steps behind it and points it towards you guys.
Mm.
And like
Kiri and
Cracks.
Ananias are ready.
she
right?
like cracks the front of the box open.
Does she like turn away just like?
Yeah, she's got her eyes closed and she's turned away. And you guys are overcome by an extreme wave of heat.
Yep. The smell.
Let me get a Constitution
Oh, God.
save.
I dispel magic instantly.
Let me still get that Constitution save from everybody in front.
Save.
Yeah.
First Amendment roll. Here we go. 2.
First Amendment rule.
Ananias, you rolled
It's
a check,
Constitution.
not a save.
Oh.
Yeah,
close.
give me a save. I'm sure
Thank
it's the
goodness.
May have
same
been
number for you.
Saved.
All right. Ananias, you take 5 points of burning damage. You get like
Ooh.
a pretty rough sunburn.
Worth it.
Yeah, everyone else is like, oh god, like they're able to withstand, like, and cover up real fast and endure. And she's
Like,
still
if
holding
she's
it open. She's like,
It's close it.
oh, okay, she closes it.
And does it immediately stop? when she
Yes,
closes?
yeah,
Okay.
like the
Oh, so
light.
we didn't need to dispel magic.
Didn't need to dispel as long as it's in the box. It seems.
Okay.
All right. Well, just
Well,
wanna make sure.
unless we wanted to be permanently.
Yeah, Ananias, you
It's
kind
not permanent.
of,
We found that out last time.
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
of
it
you
only
guys
does it
kind of
for a
have a
while.
little bit of like a burning smell on your bodies, like
Is there seem to be like every once in a while some
like
steam
Shalon's
goes
like
up.
like a piece of her fabric is like stop, go out. A piece of her fabric is
Oh god,
burning.
there's a leaf in my hair. It's on fire.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know what's wrong with you people. I hope that's what you wanted. Are you satisfied?
I think that's it. Guys.
She thrust you the box, and she's like, I'm out of here.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Thank
You're out of
you.
here.
wait, no money.
What?
Darn.
1,000. That was less than half of the original price. Come on.
Suck turns to naughties.
How many people are in here?
It's just us and her. Her guys are up front getting rid of the bodies, if I remember right.
Yeah.
You guys familiar with the 5-finger discount? I think I don't know. I'll let you guys. I'll take my cue from what you guys do. I'm not gonna start something if we don't need to.
We made a deal with her.
Do what?
We made a deal with her. You're asking the wrong person here.
I don't know. I made a deal to save the world, and I might need that 1,000 gold to save the world later.
Because that's only like chump change to you.
That's not true. Where'd all my money go? I had 500 platinum. Pookha, can you put it back in there, please?
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate.
Why are you guys looking at me? Am I the only one with money here? I don't want to pay it.
Stugs does the head nod. Yeah, I think so.
All right. So
I
it's
bought the
1,000.
horses.
You did?
I don't know.
I bought the horses.
I only have 200 gold.
Maybe
help. I'll
we
chip in.
shared and
Just
split
to
the
help you
money,
guys
but
with your
that's
inventory
hilarious.
sheets, there are these things called platinum. That are
Here,
worth
Ananias, I'll give you 50 platinum
that are
towards it.
worth
Here.
10. Oh, we're halfway
okay.
there.
Here, there's 50 platinum.
Thank you.
I can give 15.
I'll give 10.
Okay, so we're at 75. Okay, so I'll contribute my 75 platinum.
Uh-huh.
We could have left this whole thing with an orb and the money, is all I'm saying. But, okay, there we go. 25 of my platinum.
Like, do y'all have a pouch to put it
I
in?
gave up
y'all,
50.
Y'all have a spare pouch? Like, I don't... I might have a...
Yep.
She's like, here.
You gonna
and
charge us extra
she hands
for a
you a
pouch?
spare... No, I'm just...
Give me that pouch.
Y'all are just holding it in your hand. Like, here. And she hands you, like, one of her spare pouches. Just put it in there. You're up 75. Where's the other 25 coming from?
Ananias.
I paid it.
You-
Already deducted it from my sheet.
Okay, yeah. Everyone take what you gave off your sheet.
I did.
I did. Oh, you gave some, Shalon?
Yeah, 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, you know.
All right. And y'all give her the bag?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that'll be extra.
She like rolls her eyes and gives you back 1 plat, Ananias. That should,
Thank you.
That should cover
That's
wait, no,
literally exactly what I was gonna do.
It was her bag.
Already
She provided the bag.
done. 207 now.
Her
Thank
pouch. No, take that back. She's getting her 100.
207?
Oh, anyhow, she's like,
Who's counting?
I can't say it's been a pleasure, and I hope to never see any of y'all again. And walks up.
Hey, good luck walking through the streets with 100 plat in your pocket. Hope nothing bad happens to you. Bye.
Yeah, and like with an eye roll, like walks up and out of the mausoleum.
So, heroes again.
I feel
Also,
I feel like even
I
half
don't
off
feel
we got.
very-
what do you mean? What do you mean? We can get paid back by the woman of Yatar. That was the agreement.
Yeah, true.
And she doesn't know how much we paid for it.
I
Correct.
think we paid 2,000 for it.
Yeah, we
2,000
paid-
sounds
That's the
about
going
right.
price. Thank you. I feel so happy. Everyone's with me on this one.
Why not? I mean, we need the money to adventure forward, because what if we didn't have that money, and then we couldn't have bought it, and then we couldn't have saved the world?
Thank
I
you.
mean, I guess money is kind of important.
There's a moral imperative to be stinking rich. Thank you. That's all I've been trying to say this whole time.
Y'all are philanthropists now, I guess.
Well,
We use our money for good.
Let's
That's what Curie thinks we're using it for. I don't know what Ananias is using it for, but that's what Curie.
Oh,
thinks.
it's good things.
It's for only good things.
let's head back to the water palace and get paid.
The Waterbands Hall.
Money. Yeah, let's go.
The Water Palace.
The Water Baron's Hall. Sorry.
Are we giving the orb to her?
She asked for it.
I
said
thought
to
she
repay
asked
us.
us
You want it outside of the town.
Yeah.
Not only
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but she
She's
has
gonna
the other
dispose
orb
of it.
that y'all.
Yeah.
We sell this one to her to get it out of her town.
Yeah. Okay. True.
And then with this done, she now owes us 2, and she can send hopefully troops to help us with Riverside Keep. Right? Is that a place?
Let's arrange that before we pass over the orb. But
That's
yes.
fair too.
Uh huh. Handle that
I-
sticky
I
note
just
behind
wanna-
your head is. Sorry.
My
I keep
card.
looking at it, and I don't know why.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I
Oh,
just want to make sure we're happy with this deal, that we just get the money that we paid, well, and help
Times 2.
with River Guard. Yes,
Do you want other things from them? I mean,
I thought we kind of wanted to keep the orbs for ourselves.
Oh, you can always steal them back.
do you want
I
to
thought-
hold on to them? All
See, I
right.
thought we were keeping this orb. We just were supposed to get it out of town, not give it to her.
Well, either
She
way, we
didn't want it.
should get paid back for.
Yeah, we at least need to be paid for our services.
Yeah, because we have it. Yeah. So let's go talk to her. Maybe we can get the other one too.
Because wasn't that our idea? We wanted both.
Oh, I
can
didn't
use
want to get rid of the orb, but I'm happy to keep it. I think it could be useful.
Or we can at least keep it
Tell
safe.
her we'll take them out of the town,
Yeah,
city for her.
Yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here. Delivery service out of her town.
If worse comes to worse, we can always just toss the orb down into the lower levels and see what happens.
Wait a sec. No, never mind. I was thinking about the pickle dimension again.
Oh God.
Oh no! Stop thinking about the pickle dimension.
So I wonder if we could get inside one of the pickles and then just leave
I thought
the
you were
orb
giving
there.
solid
I had
advice.
forgotten about the pickle dimension.
Don't eat random
I
pickles.
hadn't.
I remember that specifically being said. Don't eat random pickles.
Don't
That's
trust
true.
them.
That's what I learned from my adventures.
That was the random advice from that being.
Don't break random shards of glass and turn into slimes.
We didn't break it.
I just touched it. I didn't know it'd
Nope.
break.
Yeah, we were just trying to get it down.
So y'all heading back to the Water Baron's Hall?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. Well, at this point, it's pretty late afternoon. It takes y'all about an hour and a half to work your way back through, back into Utah over the main gate bridge, and through the main markets, and you work your way back into the Water Baron's Hall. Still just as lively as ever. Let me rephrase. It's starting to die down a little bit.
As we walk in, Stug would just be like, "Hey, Nestra! Nestra! Nestra!"
Well, hey.
Yeah, she.
Before we walk in,
Yeah. Okay.
we should also play off how quickly we got this done for her. Because
Yeah.
it's been
Oh, yeah.
like 8 hours.
Let's talk it up. It's like, yeah, well, your problem couldn't handle it. Handled. Done.
All right, I just want to put that out there. That's all. Thank you.
I agree.
Yeah. So
Nestra!
Nestor
Nestra!
kind of gives you a like.
It's Stug!
Is he acting
Alliance.
like me? Is he
Well,
acting like me?
She
You're
looked
rubbing
bit-
off on him.
Oh, God.
100%.
Yeah. One of her attendants has approached you guys. Hello. How can I be of service?
Oh, sorry. Your name's Nestra too. Sorry, we didn't want to talk to you.
Right. Nestra's a little busy at the moment. Who?
Tell her we took care of her problem.
Lions business.
She's not too busy for this, I assure you.
Right. I'm just. There's a lot of issues. Like, what in particular were you?
Oh,
working
a
on?
circular one.
We're talking about the one where, I don't know, your city could blow up.
It's pretty important. You should probably talk to her.
The
Like, really, really important.
the
And if you don't go
explosive-
tell her,
the-
she's going to be upset.
wait, the missing explosive powder shipment, y'all.
Nope, not
Y'all
that one.
found?
Nope.
No.
No. This is something
Oh.
she asked us to do
Is
herself.
this the combustible slimes in the sewers?
Nope.
Was it,
Nope.
Combustible
She asked for us.
slimes?
Look, get
No.
What
This
Nestra.
is
ways is this city
probably-
gonna explode?
This is like the most important of all of them, and you need to go get her right now. It's important.
Just tell her
Okay,
her
but any
circular problem is
details?
taken
Like
care of.
what? I don't.
No, it's top secret.
Tell her
Talk about-
there's nothing to sphere anymore.
Do you do that face too? Because
Oh,
God,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be right back.
yeah, go,
Okay.
go.
Get the delivery right.
He runs back, and you see him kind of like wait as other people are talking to her and getting orders from her. And he approaches and points at you guys.
Well, while he's doing that, we really should think of a name, guys.
And you see him just kind of talking and waving his hands a little bit. And she's like, you see her just shaking her head at him, and like, just telling him to, I don't know, you can't make it out. He walks back over and he's like, give us 5-10 minutes and she'll see you.
5 or 10 minutes.
Please, Nestra's very busy.
Thank you. We'll wait 5-10 minutes. No problem.
Yeah, we could probably find a buyer in that amount of time.
Okay. If you would
Nadia.
please come into the
Naughty, seriously,
into the,
5 minutes.
into the
Speeding it up.
conference hall, and
Thank you.
He motions y'all into one of the side rooms, the same one y'all went to before, where she spoke with you guys about the orb. Did y'all follow him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all walk in, and there's like a nice chalice of water. There's like some snacks on the side. You want to get some snacks.
Ooh, snacks.
Yeah.
Are they pastries?
Set up. No pastries. It's more no baked goods, sadly. There's like some dried fruits and nuts.
Ooh, I'll eat those.
100% we haven't had lunch. Well, essentially we had pickles, but
yeah, y'all did have
bad
an
idea.
awful lot of pickles.
I might be turned off of food for a while here.
But yeah, a couple minutes pass. You guys make yourselves at home, and
We just
Nestra
grab handfuls.
and Nestra and a handful of attendants walks in, and she just looks like she's carrying a humongous weight upon her shoulders at all times, but holds herself up strong. And she kind of walks in and walks to the head. She's like, I am to understand y'all have some news pertaining to the orb?
Yeah, and first thing I'd note is, hello again. I know you probably haven't checked your clock today, but it's been 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't know, something like that.
Shalom was closer, more with the roundabout 5 hour mark.
Right.
5, 6.
We have an update for you.
Yeah, it's afternoon now, and y'all left out like late morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. What have you found out?
We're done.
It's taken care of.
The update is we're finished.
We got it back for you.
You have the orb?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's done.
Well, where is it?
safe in its little box.
In a location that we will disclose upon rendering payment.
Okay, this is... So, you have the orb?
Yes.
Where?
It's in a box.
Is there an echo?
It's in a little box. We got it.
We got it. It's secure.
Okay, can I see it?
Of course you can. We would like to see the payment first, though.
You probably don't want to actually see it because when you open the box, it burns.
We can show you the box, and you're welcome to open it if you like. But yeah, you might.
The box
get
would
damaged.
definitely
Can
suffice.
confirm someone got hurt.
Yeah, an audience is still kind of sunburnt.
I like lobster
Can I
face
see the
on
box?
it.
Can I just
It's
please show me
trust
something that y'all have the orb?
Oh, show the box. Show the box. Who got the box? Not if you got the box. Show the box.
I'm certain that I have it.
Yeah,
I'm hesitant to show it before.
Oh my gosh, this is who we went and did it for. Nadia, show her the box.
And she's
fine.
This one I trust.
Leader of the city. It's fine.
But yeah, with all of her guards around, we couldn't. Never mind. Here, look at the box. It's pretty. You see it? Here's the box.
She like extends her hand and takes it from you. Do you let go?
No.
She's kind of like awkwardly is.
You don't see with your hands. She wanted to see it.
Is there a problem?
Yeah. What are you going to do with this? I don't know you. Where's my money?
We're going to put it... your money is with the clerks. I'm very confused.
That does check out there. She wouldn't care.
Clerks do check out. It's true.
What is the problem here?
And Nadia, she said
Nadia,
she would pay us.
it's fine.
She looks
She's
at you,
like,
Stug.
It's really fine. She's like part of the alliance.
Do you speak for these people? Like what?
He doesn't like letting go of stuff. He's very possessive.
Okay, well, I'm trying to take possession, and she like pulls against.
You probably didn't ask if you could just take it.
I was under the impression y'all came to deliver this.
She's still talking
to me. Is this not why you came?
No, it's fine. She's gonna pay it.
She said she wanted to see it, not take it.
She can prize
the
it.
part where she takes to make sure it's fine.
Fine. There you go. See
Um,
what happens.
she hands it to one of her members of her entourage, if you will. It's like, will you please take this and verify? And they kind of give her a little bow and walk out of one of the side doors.
We're SPF 50.
What?
Are we really gonna let this out of our sight, guys? Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't want to, but I was told
Well,
that
this
I'm
is the
being
second
just
orb.
stubborn.
This is the second orb y'all have let out of your sight in her
That's
possession.
fine. We can get it back. He said we can do it.
Yeah, and y'all just kind of sit.
well, so you better get this
y'all just
back.
kinda there. So, how did y'all acquire it?
Well, see, there was this lady, and we were talking to her, and she got shot in the neck. What? And anyway, are you okay, Stub?
Oh, Murloc.
Sorry.
Do you need some
something
water?
Yeah. I do.
Here, she
you
pulls a glass and pours you a glass from the pitcher. But here, I'm sure it's a little
Takes it
warm
just
out today.
quickly downs it, stares down at Kiri, like.
You were saying,
that's
and she
helping.
looks
That's
back to
helping,
you,
right.
Kiri. A crossbow bolt in the neck?
Yeah, but I healed it. It's okay. And then there was this crazy person that was like chasing us in the shadow, and I think maybe they had stolen it, but then they led us to it, and we found it hidden away in these old catacombs, like mausoleum place. Anyway, yeah, we found it.
Right.
Cult of the Kraken was after the orb.
Oh,
We took care of it.
okay.
Yeah, the guys with the octopus on their.
So
their,
they were the ones in the possession of it?
They were after it.
They were,
we stopped them right before they got it.
I
They
imagine
broke the lock,
They broke the lock.
but they didn't
Who
get
had
in.
the
But we
orb?
got in.
Who had it?
A
Some
dead guy.
thieves.
He was like
Thieves?
literally
Yeah,
like rotting in his tomb.
Some lady named Helena or something like that. She's dead now. Don't worry, we took care of that.
Helena.
Yeah,
Hilira.
doesn't matter. She's dead.
Helera?
Yeah,
Well, did the Hand of Yatar
But
have it?
she didn't have what?
I mean,
She
I
was
didn't-
trying to get it.
I didn't really ask. I just know I killed people. We got the orb, and I'm a hero.
Don't say this out loud. I say to Stug in his head, but
In
not
his
out
head,
loud,
yeah.
because I'm really confused. Because I'm like, why don't you want to tell him we got it from Noreen? I don't understand.
Can I respond?
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
I was like, then why is it?
You can. You should just respond full-throated voice. Like, it's just normal.
They don't need to know everything. Oh,
Do you say that in your mind?
try to.
Yeah, and no one
He
hears it.
tries to.
It's like you see him think for a second.
Yeah, she's kind of she's like, okay, I'm very confused. Is anyone going to give me the complete story here?
It was assassin
Yes.
had it. She told us where it
An
was.
assassin had
Oh.
it.
Well, she
I would-
seemed
I would-
to. She
I would
stabbed
point
her.
out. I would point out before we go further.
What about the hand? Our information we gave you was that the hand was trying to sell it.
No. Okay, 1 second here. You offered to pay us for an orb.
Yes.
We're not going to give you an orb and information until we at least get payment for the orb.
And she kind of looks at you, Stug. I'm confused.
Are the hand of
Are y'all
Yatar
under the
bad
impression
guys?
that we're not going to pay you?
No, I don't understand either.
Are the
I
hand of
assure you,
Yatar? Are the hand
Look.
of Yatar bad guys? I'm really confused.
She
It's a
she
group of
motions to
thieves
one of her
around here.
clerks and makes a few notations. Like, just quick.
I'll go handle payment with the clerk. You guys handle the stuff
And he
here.
gives
I'll be right back
gives
in a little
her a
bit.
writ of paper, and she signs on it real quick. It's like, this is for your expenses. Just detail them to the clerk, plus an additional 1,000 gold for services rendered, and hands you a slip of paper.
Thank you.
Is that satisfactory? I don't.
It is out of character to have a forgery kit.
You're gonna do that in the
All
open.
right.
You're gonna do that openly in the Water Baron's hall.
Just add a 0.
Oh my gosh.
Zero.
All right, so I'll take this. I'll handle this, guys, and I go about my way while you guys handle this.
So you're gonna get up and leave?
Wait, I'm gonna go to the clerk, but I had to run to the bathroom first.
Okay. Sure. Well, Nadius leaves and gets up from the table. And she's looking back at you, Stug. Can we just get some information here?
Yeah. What do you need?
Who was in possession of this orb? Who did you take it from?
I mean, the cult of the Octo people.
Why are we not telling her we used her information?
I
Give
know,
me
very confused.
give me a deception check, I guess, voice.
I mean,
Yeah, Shalon, in your head, you hear
That is
you're
what I
going,
took
why
it
are the
from.
boys
Because that is
wanting
not
to tell the
that is not
truth?
correct at all. I mean, unless you just don't know. I'm confused.
I'm really confused why he doesn't want to tell this lady who's like the head of his alliance, who I thought we trusted
she
the truth.
isn't the head of the alliance.
The cult
I thought she
of-
was.
Voice, I'm very confused. Why are we not telling her we used her information to get?
Did we use her information?
Yes, they're the
Yes.
ones who
It's been a
told
while.
us. She's the one who told
100%.
us, like,
Oh.
literally where to get it from and who had it.
We just had
I
to
was
figure
like-
out where they were meeting, and that's what we did.
It looked like the handy guitar had multiple members trying to sell it, and
Oh my
we
gosh.
we interrupted a group trying to steal it from them. Killed them. That Helea chick was one of them, apparently.
I'm not familiar with Helea. What was the other? What was the name of the person trying to sell it?
Noreen.
And Nerese, or something like that.
Oh, it's
Maurice.
baby Thomas.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
Oh, he's so sleepy. Look at him yawn.
Yanni.
Oh,
There
my
we go.
goodness.
Sorry, I had to turn my mic back on.
That's the
There
baby.
he is. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt this
No,
whole
it's
thing.
okay.
Hey,
Hi.
Thomas.
I can.
Hi,
He
Hello.
Hello, buddy.
has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
What? There are
He's
people in
probably
that
trying to look
thing?
at the fan. He really loves the fan. That's like his favorite
yeah.
thing in the world.
Yeah, that's
Looking
like
at the
babies.
lights.
They like things.
Yeah.
Moving.
Yeah.
Object.
Oh my
Say
god,
something.
she's so cute. Lucy
Say
is
something.
adorable.
Amy says that he's adorable.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
she
you have
can't hear you.
headphones on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized you had headphones.
Say onomatopoeia.
Say onomatopoeia.
Say onomatopoeia. Really
Puka,
impressive.
that's the wrong
I need
channel.
this.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I forgot that the word had other annotations.
He hasn't even burped yet. We might get a spit up. We might get a spit up right on camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
No, we're gonna
Hold
move away
something
from
back
that.
for us?
So he's gonna. Let's see if I can. All right, so he's gonna go away now.
Bye,
Aw,
Thomas.
little man.
Thomas.
Hey.
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah, those neck
Ready?
muscles are looking strong.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll roll you a character for next time. Don't worry. Level 1 pipsqueak. Right.
Level
Aw.
1 speak. Aw.
Yeah. I'm sure Thomas has the RP skills of voice anyway.
Yeah.
I-
Well, I mean, right now
I
he
mean,
does.
right now we didn't even.
That's-
I'm like, I was so confused. Why?
It's been a month.
I don't
I'm
care.
sorry.
Like you're not wanting to give up information. I'm just like, I don't get it.
I don't trust anybody.
We're back. Anyway, that was little Thomas.
He's
Oh.
adorable.
He's all right.
All right.
I like that.
Could have done
No, I like
better,
him.
he said.
I like
I'm
that.
glad you like him. That's
Could have
good.
done better.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I can still hear you. I just need to turn the fan on. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, you've stepped out of the room in game anyway, so gotta go collect. So, Stug.
Yeah.
What are you saying to her?
We met with that Nerese chick. She
Noreen.
Noreen.
same thing. Point is, she gets shot in the neck. We chase after this other chick named Helena.
Yes.
Hilira.
And some people are
she
taking
points
notes. You see some people, like one of her scribes, taking notes.
She points us out to that old graveyard mausoleum outside of the city. We come across the cult of the Kraken. Octopus face people.
They were
There's one
trying
of
to
these-
break into the mausoleum.
One of these big guys, but he point is, I chopped him down to size.
I killed one too. Thanks.
We paid for the orb, and here we are.
Shalon set him on fire.
I'm being handed a kitten.
That's
don't know why.
hilarious. Because Andrew
She
was
saw
showing
Thomas.
his baby.
Oh yeah,
Trying-
here's the
trying to
furry. I
show
guess.
She saw
Yeah,
Thomas, yeah. So now you have your baby.
yeah. This is the okay.
Andrew, you have to come look at Puka's baby now.
Yeah, this one
You said you
bites.
could hear. I guess
Maybe.
you actually left the room.
This one bites.
Oh, she will bite in a heartbeat.
We can't see her though.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, there we can see her now. Is that the
Oh,
one we
I
hear
love
meowing all
her
the time?
face.
Yeah, she's really cute. Look, now Pookha's showing off his
Yeah,
puppy
I'm showing
handle.
off my baby.
Oh,
Yeah, Noreen says, right. Okay, so they were in possession. Y'all pretended to buy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
Well, we didn't pretend to buy. We actually bought it. We had to give money.
And what of Nerys?
Noreen. She
Oh.
ran away scared because
Yeah.
we kind of burned her face a little bit, making sure it really was the orb. And so she thought we were crazy, and she ran away scared because she thinks the orbs are scary too.
Can you give us a description on her?
And I describe her. I don't remember what she looks like.
Yeah,
Kiri does.
I described her in the
I
last
don't.
episode. She has like long, dark, very straight hair. Like a slight tan, brown eyes. Like decently pretty face. Like some freckling on her cheeks.
Yep, I tell her all that.
Okay. And right, and describes her writing all this down. Everyone give me a perception check real quick.
not me, right?
Not you. Well,
You're not
yeah,
in
you
there.
can do one too.
Oh, I didn't know what it was for, so I just wanted to. Let's see. Here we go. Nice.
Okay, everyone except for Anadius. Y'all feel like a faint warmth. Almost like a prickling, you know what I mean?
Did
On-
somebody
on your
just open the
body.
orb?
They're probably checking.
And you see everyone else in the room kind of do like a little start. And then it kind of vanishes. Felt like a quick hot flash.
Somebody
Like, just-
opened the box.
Just prickly. And a few moments later, you see the same attendant that was sent away with the box, like, comes back and
Is he sunburned
he's
too
got
now?
a nice, fresh, like, sunburn on his
I
face.
told you not to open it. I said it would burn you.
And his fabric is kind of like, he's got these dark, a little bit of, like, some bird spots on him.
Some singe marks.
Yeah, and he's like, it's the real deal. Right. Well, this has been extremely eventful. I have to commend you on your expediency. I was not expecting this to be resolved so fast.
That's our job.
I'm just glad this
We're
was
trying
not.
to save the world.
Well, thank you. I'm glad we are a part of that world today.
And we need help now, hoping to save other parts of the world because there's these cults, and we destroyed the stone cult, but we need the earth cult, but we need help with some of the other cults. So we might need some help if you could be willing to lend it.
Whenever Kiri starts talking, like, you see 3 scribes kick up and start like talking or start
Just
writing,
trying to
and
keep
then
up.
they like confer notes at the same time. They're like, "Did you get
That's awesome.
And she's like, okay, yes. You mentioned, I believe, a keep along the river that they were using as a stronghold.
Yeah. I think they call it Riverside Keep. It's just, if you just follow it down.
Riverside Keep.
It's a
Yeah,
really
not
creative name,
familiar.
right?
It looks like it's an old one.
One of the scribes whispers in his ear, "Do you mean River Guard Keep?"
Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
It is on.
yeah, River
It
Guard.
is on the riverside. I can see the confusion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then one was like, "Yeah, we've had reports of bandits operating out of there."
That's right. It's being used as a pirate, but that's only the front.
So we need to
Of
send
the-
people. You need to
of a
send people
cult.
there and stop them. We need help.
Okay, would y'all like to lead this expedition? Would you be willing
Would-
to head this up?
Would we be in
Stug?
charge of it? Would we be in charge of it?
Yes, I can.
But
And she
there's
Is this
confirms.
the
wouldn't be-
one? Is this the one the Waterkeep is in charge of?
Yeah.
Sorry, out of
This
character.
is,
I was
yeah,
just
this
making
is
sure.
one. I mean, we know enough about the
100%.
Waterkeep, the
What
water
can
cult.
what can you offer as resources?
Well, and she kind of confers. We could spare, and she confers with her clerks. She's like, we'll get back on the exact details, but how about 2 ships and 20 men? Would that be enough? Sail
That
down
definitely
river?
would be a big help.
It would be a help. Is there any way you can give 3 ships and around 35? Because there are multiple levels. The bandits are only the top. The cult has 2 levels of even more dangerous fellows below. Of which we've dealt with one for the Earth cultists, and we can tell you as much help as possible would be very much appreciated.
We had to
She's
kill
like,
a
have you ever
Medusa.
led men on the field?
Yes. I will admit I did all right most of the time. But the last time did not go so well.
Is he counting us as men on the field?
What happened?
I don't know.
It was before I was a member of the Alliance. I was in a mercenary company, and we kind of got destroyed, and I was captured.
Not good branding for a mercenary.
Well, we had the knights
And-
come in. We had the other knights come and help us when we defeated the Earth cultists, and we couldn't have done it without them because they were down in there and they held the area for us for a long while and helped us fight. And so that turned out good because having
Other
people help us
knights?
made it so. Yeah, the knights, not Templar. What's their
Of
name?
Samalar.
Samalar.
But they didn't listen to us. They unfortunately decided to do their own thing, and it cost them some losses because they chose not to listen to us.
I'll be straight with you. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not I need to send one of my captains, or if you will be adequate organizing and leading my men.
I'll be honest with you. You probably should send a captain to help control and talk to the men because, we kind of go off on our own. And so if we could leave them behind and work in an area while we kind of go off and do our thing, it would probably be the best thing because otherwise we'd be leaving people behind who have to be in charge while we run off and do our thing. And then if
So
you don't
y'all
have
are
anybody
not
who's
going
actually
to
in
be
charge,
leading the expedition at all?
well, we can
I was
lead.
trying to give you aid, but
Think of it this way.
yes.
I guess she would think we would be more of like a vanguard force. Your force will come in and help us hold ground.
I do like the sound of that.
And I would say, on the Alliance's perspective, another fort along the river is just more money in the pocket.
Why would that be more money in our pockets? You think we were going to just set up additional checkpoints and wring money out of people like the bandits are doing?
Not at all. It's
No?
the fact that you won't have bandits there, and more money goes into your pockets, more people using the waterway.
Absolutely in that regard. Well, and she confers with one of her clerks who's like, 35. It's like, make it happen. 3 ships, 35 men. When will y'all be ready to depart?
We just got to get I got my wagon that I need to pick up.
You have a wagon.
Yep. We'll go grab it, come back.
You want to put a wagon on the boat?
You saying you don't have room on the boat?
No, we could use one of the larger vessels that would hold. Why?
Well, I guess I don't need the wagon right now. I just want the wagon. It's fine.
You just want the wagon.
When can you be ready?
The
How about
wagon
that?
isn't going to help us in this fight.
Yeah.
Not with that kind of attitude.
Hank? Sorry, I'm not there. I'm not there.
When would
Can't
your
take the wagon down into the bottom of the water cult thing.
I bet we could make it amphibious for another 1,000 gold.
Oh my gosh.
The head of the game here, guys.
Oh god. We could have everything prepared in a couple of days.
Fantastic.
The earliest.
Do that. Well, while we're waiting, perhaps you can give us some quarters.
Yes, I believe we already worked that out.
Oh, you did? Good.
Yes,
Yeah.
your beast are
Sorry.
staying hidden.
Doesn't Anadius have our money?
Not you should be getting our money.
Quarters.
Sorry.
I get it.
Sorry.
Yeah, switching over to an audience real quick. Yeah, you kind of walked out into the just the large
hall.
open main common room out there. Yeah, you got this writ. Glancing over it, it basically has a blank field.
She's gone.
Come
Camera's
here.
jacked.
I'm just going. No, it's not. Stop. I'm going AFK.
No,
for a
it's
second. I was
jacked on the
trying-
stream.
Oh my gosh! Just because I turned the video off?
Yes, yeah, you can. You have to rename yourself.
Did that fix it?
Put a B in front of your name.
Did that fix it or
It
no?
did. Put a B in front of your name.
It didn't fix it?
No. Actually, there's nothing you can do because
that won't work either.
Yeah, because if you turn your camera off, it's going to move your position.
You can just walk away. You can just walk away.
You're fine.
It's just the background
it's
anyway.
not gonna hurt anything.
Oh yeah, I know. It's okay. Sorry.
It's
I'm sorry.
whispering.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Well, no, hold on. Let me just resolve an audience, and we'll take a break.
There we go. Here we go.
So yeah, you have
alright.
a writ. It basically
Please
is a bonus of 1,000 gold, and then there is a blank field for expenses.
It's the blank.
That was given to you.
I just see him stopping at one of the pillars and just like scratching in. Like.
So yeah, and you see like different lines where it's basically meant to be written out like itemized expenses. And then there's a little field for a total summary there. How
many lines are there?
On this particular form, there are 10 lines for expenses.
All right. So I gotta think the best way.
Basically,
to do this.
it is a description field and then a total off to the right.
I would assume they'll question you on each one, but
So
okay. So it indicates a 1,000 gold bonus.
Yeah,
for
at the bottom
well, not
is already
bonuses, for
filled out
services.
for basically for it's like contract services is filled out with 1,000 gold. The total is not written in, and then you have above it expenses. Actually,
And at no point-
the contract is at the top, and then you have expenses underneath there. And then the total, and then
Right.
she has her signature.
And at no point in the discussion with her did we disclose the amount that was spent. Okay, can't get too greedy here. Let's see. Here's what we're gonna do. Platinum is how many gold? 1 platinum?
1
gold.
platinum's 10 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Her total is written in the form of gold, though.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But the clerk, I imagine, will be able to pay
Pay
out
with
in-
platinum. Generally,
Okay.
yeah, large sums are paid out platinum, or they'll pay it out in little like gold or silver bars as well. You know, there's
Right.
even gemstones. A lot of times have like standard values.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it simple. Because I'm not as greedy as you guys make me out to be. Keep it simple. The smaller the lie, the more likely we'll get away with it.
oh my gosh,
I
it's gonna be
say
faster.
I say we spent 3,000 to get the orb. See, that's not bad. That's not bad. And also, you guys don't know what I'm writing on this check. So, I imagine you guys will be happy with me doubling the amount of platinum that you get, and then also distributing 25 platinum each for services rendered. So, I think I'm just going to put 3,000.
You're alone, so you're
I know. So,
technically you could be putting 3,000 and say you put 2,000 and then pay us. You son of a bitch.
Gotta convince the clerk.
Yeah, how did we let him go off alone to do this again?
No one stopped him. No one stopped him. To be fair, no one's caught him yet, so you don't know to look out for that.
That's a good point. Yeah, this is all out of character stuff. Okay.
All right, Andal, go.
Oh, I just said what I'm doing. Pookha, do I?
Yeah. So what do you like? Find a table, grab an ink pen. What are you writing on there?
3,000 gold.
4. So you put 3,000 gold in one of the costs. What do you write for the item, for the description?
Right. So
It's tough. Orb of destruction.
Sorry, do we just keep that on a ledger? Just orb of destruction? Yeah. Orb of destruction plus decorative commemorative box.
Okay. 3,000 gold.
The 1,000 boxes for the gold, yeah.
Yeah, so then at the bottom you write a total of 4,000?
Yes. For the 1,000 for the services rendered, and the 3,000 for the orb plus the box.
Gotcha.
Plus the box. You are getting a box too.
It's decorative.
Sure. No, I'm just trying to. So 4,000. All right. So you got that. Total. You kind of look around. Give me a perception check, unless you want to ask somebody.
What do I need to know?
Where the clerk's desk for payments is.
Oh, I guess I'll roll perception first. If I can't figure it out from that, I'll ask someone.
Yeah, you figure it out. So you see, like, it's there's desks all throughout this room, but the desk you're like, that's where the money is like is actually built into the wall. And you see like some iron bars over it. It looks kind of locked down. Pretty heavily protected, and you see 2 or 3 guards out front that seem to be stationed in front of that. Decently well guarded there. That's where the money comes in and out. You're pretty confident. Mm-hmm. So it's on the right hand side if you were to walk into the main entrance there, up against the wall, like kind of cut into the wall. So you head over there.
I do.
All right. Then you walk up and, the guards just kind of give you, a little passing glance. They don't really pay you any mind. Seem to just look you up and down, doing their job. And, you walk up, there's 2 clerks, behind the desk, kind of separated. One on the right, one on the left, both male human, scribbling away, at some different ledgers. They don't really pay you any mind.
Is there a bell I need to ring or something? It's like...
No bell. You just walk up, left or right.
God, one sec. Even is right, odd is left.
Sure. There you go.
All right,
you're right. You're right or my right? Like
my right.
Okay. Yeah, you walk up and the clerk continues to kind of scribble, doesn't really pay you any mind. He seems to have his mind in his work. Yes?
Hello. I was given this, what would you call it? Like a, not voucher really, but...
Writ.
Yeah. I was given this writ to issue payment for services rendered and such on a quest that we just completed.
Oh, contract work. Okay, yeah. Let me see it.
I hand it over.
Okay, he turns like, oh, some pretty good. Oh, okay. 4,000. Yeah, I'm missing. We're missing Nestra's seal. You have her seal? Did you get her seal?
She just.
Yeah. Okay. Any rent over 1,000 has to have a wax seal.
Well, clearly,
it's a wax seal. She has a signet ring. Listen, if it's over
excellent.
1,000,
do you know how many people are there waiting for her right now, trying to get her attention, desperately trying to save the kingdom that, spoiler alert, you're a part of. You're in this town, and I'm guessing you don't want to blow up anytime soon. I just got to tell you, she's got things going on. If you want to take this to her and get her seal, I don't care. We have a world to save. Arrow perception. Or...
you can definitely give me a persuasion.
Okay.
I love that plus 10. He's like, I was looking for a 15 on this. Yeah, and he kind of turns the paper and slides it back. We're all kind of busy. So, yeah, if this is legit, listen, it's just the rules here, okay? Now, thank you for your services, but any payments above 1,000 have to have the wax seal, all right? If it was 1,000 or less, signature would be fine, okay? And in fact, under 100, I don't even have to have a signature, so long as it's on official documentation paper, which this is. That's just, I need the wax seal in addition for anything above 1,000. These are just the rules, okay? And if it's above 10,000, he has to be here in person. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
I'm casting suggestion.
It's 5,000 for, he has to be here in person.
I'm casting suggestion. I'm done with this.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. There's...
All right.
Oh, buddy.
What,
buddy. There's a lot of magic users here, man.
What, yeah, hold on. Let me read suggestion. What are the components on suggestion?
Wait, wasn't there something special around this building?
There is something special around this building.
Yeah, I can't remember what it does, though.
Was it just for actual weapons?
There cannot be bloodshed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. My words.
So you're casting suggestion.
Yeah, and this is such a simple one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. V and M. V is verbal. I can't remember what M is.
Material is you gotta have a thing, which...
I thought you said for me that's just my instrument, right?
It is. You're using that as your material component.
Give me money. Let's see. Do I need to roll anything, or what am I doing here?
It's gonna be a check against
it's gonna be. He gets to make a check. Let's see.
Wisdom saving throw.
What is your DC?
My DC
should tell you.
Oh, sorry. I started looking for my AC. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm
look at the spell.
Yep. Oh. Spell sheet.
It's 8 plus your wisdom modifier 8 plus your spellcasting modifier plus your proficiency modifier, I'm pretty sure.
I feel completely lost.
So
I'm sorry.
15. So it'd be 8 plus 4 from your charisma, right? Which would be 12 plus 3 from your proficiency, which would be 15.
I thought it's from abilities, not saves.
Yeah.
The charisma. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see what I get. He fails.
Okay. So the only suggestion is, please, sir, I understand your concerns and your policies, but we must make haste here. The good of the world depends on our ability to get moving immediately.
That's your suggestion?
Do what? Well, the suggestion implicit in that, if I need to say it explicitly, is you should, it's a suggestion, you should overlook...
You're making this way too complicated. The words are, pay me.
Well, I don't want other people around me to get suspicious. And like, oh yeah, here you go. Sir, in these dire straits, you should really help us so that we can pay our dues back to the kingdom in full.
I really do want to help you.
Your remuneration.
I'm really... Okay, I'm really gonna... Alright, I'll help you out. And he gets up and leaves. And you see him come out like a side door. And he's like, I'll be right back. I'll go get the seal. And
thank you.
you see him walk over. And he walks up to the front desk and confers with some of the people working up there. And they point him towards the conference room where your party members are. And he's like, you see him mosey on over there and talk with one of the guards out front. And he's like, okay. And they let him in. Like, you feel like he's getting some, like, don't disturb her right now, but he's very, like, he's very determined to get this, to get this seal. So back to the party inside. A clerk walks in, kind of a small human wearing some robes.
You're gonna ruin this for me. You're gonna ruin this for
me. He walks up, and Noreen kind of cocks an eyebrow. He's like, yes, we're in a meeting. Can I help you with something? And he's like, oh, this is pertaining to this. I got the expenses form, but I'm gonna need your seal. It's over 1,000, and yeah, I'm gonna need your seal on this. This you'll approve this policy. Yeah, really gotta help out the guy doing this. Normally I would have sent him, but he really needs my help here. So if I could just get your seal on this, and he slides her the form. And he actually has a like a brick of wax, and you see him like hold a candle up to it. And he's like, whenever
making it as easy as possible.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. And she kind of looks over it, and she looks up at you guys like, y'all paid 3,000 gold for the orb? She's looking at Stug, Kiri, Shallan.
Who's gonna ruin this for me? Who's gonna ruin it?
I didn't hand her the money.
Well, I didn't pay 3,000 myself. I just paid 50 platinum, but we divided it up between us.
Usually our associate carries most of the money. We all put in about was it 1,000 about? Like us
Not
three.
There. I can't say anything even though I really want to.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
The clerk has just walked in. He slid the writ in front of her, and was very adamant about getting her seal. That he really needs to help this guy out. That's trying to get this done. And he's holding like wax ready to put the flame to it to drip down. And he just slid it in front of her. It's like, come on.
Oh, and she's questioning the amount.
Yeah, well, she just asked you guys. She's like, y'all paid 3,000 for this orb?
Apparently, the world's ending, but she has time to penny pinch. So,
like I said, we split it up between us. I put forth about 50 platinum for her. That was my part.
I mean, so did I. Yeah, 50 was what I put forth too. So.
He put a fair bit.
He carries most of our money. It's really weird. Yeah.
Sounds right to me. I'm not great with money.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. If y'all would all roll deception checks, and I'm gonna take the average here.
I told the truth.
She did
true.
tell the truth.
You did tell the truth.
Yeah. Okay, Stug, I'm gonna get
let's see. Gosh. Okay.
I thought he was gonna get it too.
And I guess Kiri, I will exclude you.
I told the truth.
You did tell the truth.
Like over a 15 to me, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
So she's like, wow. Well,
she like narrows her eyes a little.
Yeah, I guess you did have a lot of faith in our organization.
Well, we go on lots of adventures and we've earned lots of money, but that did kind of make our pockets low. I don't have much money left.
Right.
At least in platinum.
Well, we will definitely repay. I just wasn't expecting that account. Our spies had informed that they could probably purchase it for around 2,500. So y'all must have just got swindled.
Probably my fault. Sorry, I'm not great with money.
Not a good. You should have let your other fella there, old Silver Tongue, do the talking.
I'll remember that next time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anywho,
I did some of the talking too. Sorry.
She gives a nod to the clerk, and he drips the wax on the seal, and she puts her signet ring and imprints it in there. He's like, "Is that in order for you?" He's like, "Yes, this will do just fine. Thank you. I'm sorry for the disturbance. I really believe in his cause. That's all. I can save the world. Well, he will. I don't know who these people are. Thank you. Goodbye." And he walks out. And shuts the door behind him.
That was the best outcome for you guys, because I was just gonna pocket the extra 100 plat, but now I can't. So we all get to share in the wealth, guys. We
all get to share
made
in the
money.
wealth. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Anadius. But your order left a lot of room for him to still follow the rules, and so he just did everything within his power while still abiding by the rules. I seeing that you did not explicitly suggest that he break the rules.
In this particular case,
So
I still
he just
think that's
took
the right
matters
course
into
of
his
action.
own hands.
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah. So that is where that result came from. Anywho, he does walk back over, and he's like, wow, everything seems to be in order. I will, right, let me go get the funds. How would you like this? Do you want it all in coin, or bars, or gemstones, or...
Oh, I was thinking like savings bonds, get a nice, CD on these
Oh,
things.
I could definitely write... Oh.
Gems, they're
Platinum.
not as heavy.
I could write a slip of...
Gems are not as heavy.
I could write a slip
Bars
from one of the
actually might
banks.
be less than the gems.
Say what again with the gems? Net?
Well,
I said the bars might be less heavy than the gems because they're worth more, aren't they?
How much is a platinum bar equivalent to in terms of coins?
Platinum bar? I don't know that I have a platinum bar.
What is it? You know what? We can trade this
Gold bar.
at another point. We'll just do platinum coins. Certainly not gold coins. This would kill us.
That might kill us too, but
it's only 400.
You could just
it's
get
fine.
diamonds.
Are diamonds uniform, consistent, stable value? Because in the past, when I've found something that has a value of X amount and then I sell it to someone, I don't get that amount.
I see what you're saying.
Yes, I wouldn't necessarily do diamonds. We have other gemstones, not quite as extravagant. If you would like those.
I'm gonna say let's keep it simple and do plaid this time.
Okay, I will be right back. One moment. And he leaves, and he comes back out with a 2 bags, like stuffed to the brim, full of platinum. It's like, there you go, 400 platinum. He slides them across.
I want you guys to know, it pains me to not try to milk a little bit more that no one else knows about just a pocket for myself, but I'm not going to do that this time. So, just I want everyone to appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Wow. Sorry, I'm jotting down what we have here. So, let's see. Luina, you put down 50. So the first thing we do is for the first 100, we do repayment for what was actually spent, and then we can divide the rest of it.
He's already trying to figure out how to divvy it up.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So obviously, let's see.
Probably do that in our room after.
I'm not like this is out of. I want to make sure that we keep track of this. This is not in character. So
I mean, just give me 100 platinum.
Did you put down 15 or 10? I forget which one of you guys did which.
I did 15 platinum. Okay. I don't have much platinum.
Okay.
Kiri did 50.
Shalon did 25.
Shalon did 25. That's why those two were
Did
liars.
she? She did 10. She
did
put
10.
less than
10,
me. She put less than me.
I put 20. Don't think you can get this around on me. All right. Let's see.
I appreciate you trying though, Pookha.
100%. I did not
Monster.
try. I was, that's what I thought.
Good thing that wasn't in character. I would have kept more money from you.
Have more money. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't have enough. Let's see.
Don't have enough.
Okay, so we've got that, and then the remainder is 300. Okay, cool. So I can. Do I have the money now? The 400.
Yeah. Add it to your inventory, and 2 new leather pouches if you want to add those. They seem to be hot commodities.
Yeah, stylish.
Yeah, you're rocking some big money here.
Can we have an AFK? I just literally need 2 minutes.
Let's go ahead and take a break right now. Let me throw the stream. What's my stream? How do I do this? Okay.
What do you mean? Are you?
And we're back live. Yeah, I'll hear complaints about that from Wax. Like, oh, yeah, you trim it out.
This episode brought to you by Uncrustables.
Uncrustables. So
we're headed back to the room, correct?
About that. So are you heading back into the main conference room?
I was going to rendezvous with them. Are they still talking to?
Yeah, they're
what's
still
her
in there.
face?
So you're gonna walk back in there.
Was that right? Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I'm gonna hang out outside while they finish up. I don't want the possibility of another check on. Well, I guess my persuasion's pretty good. Yeah, I'll go get in there.
Persuasion's pretty good. Right. So, you walk back in, as she's continuing some conversation. Basically, it's just kind of thanking you guys, again for your service to the city, and, she does say that, so, as far as rooms were concerned, you obviously can stay in quarters here, although they're pretty slim at the moment. Or if you show your Lord's Alliance badge at the pearl-handled pipe, your accommodations will be put on the Alliance tab, should you so wish. It's your choice.
How well appointed is? I'm so glad I'm back. By the way,
Yeah.
how well appointed is this other tavern you're talking about?
You ask her that?
Yeah, I don't know this place.
Yes,
Stug would be able to answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best inn in town.
All right. If the options are between living in a place that has a magical force field around it that prevents weapons from causing us damage, or living in the lap of luxury, got my vote.
I'll go anywhere.
Just to confirm, you're talking about the lap of luxury here.
Oh, yes. That's what I'm referring to.
Well,
No, I'd
okay,
rather not get stabbed.
Again,
We
give us
haven't gotten stabbed yet.
give us a couple
We
days,
haven't.
and we will send a runner to inform you to meet us at the docks when we are ready to set out.
Where are we staying in? The pearl-handled what?
Pearl handled in.
The pearl-handled
Oh.
pipe.
Pipe, yeah.
It's very large, and well, it's definitely one of the best inns in Utah. I'm sure you will find it quite accommodating. So enjoy the city, and
You know,
we will see y'all in a couple of days.
it's given 5 pipes by Volo.
Nice.
Please ensure to use this time to make preparations and get all your affairs in order.
Shalon, summon Syl.
Who is-
100%.
Who is Syl?
Her birdie.
A birdie. Oh, okay.
Her owl.
Alright.
Right.
Well, we'll now take our leave. Thank you for your assistance and hospitality.
And
Time
thank
more
you
bless,
for
and
saving the city from utter destruction.
You're welcome anytime.
I mean,
no,
pleasure.
any time, certainly. All right, bye. We're gone.
We get up and
That was
start
late.
walking.
Yeah, she gets up and
We're
walks out
walking.
too. All right. So, you guys doing anything else there?
I can go for a pickle.
No pickles.
As
You
we're
almost
making our
killed
way
Shalon.
to the end, do we like hear any like gossip or anything as we're making our way through Utah? I know it's not super far from the Water Baron's Hall, if I remember right.
No. Yeah, it's not. As far as make a perception check.
Everyone?
Anyone who wants to listen out.
Oh, I'm definitely paying attention to things, but I also am probably attending to possible pickpocket targets like I did earlier.
Two
most likely.
19s in a day sounds pretty great. Feels pretty good.
Strong 7.
Yeah, that is good.
Oh, I guess there we go. Anyone to pickpocket?
Yeah, you see a
pickpocket
couple
people?
you see a couple of marks. Some easier than others. Ananias.
Easy.
Anadius, you're
We're going for-
carrying 400 plat. Why are you
He's
pickpocketing
carrying
right
much
now?
I was
more
about
than
to say-
400 plat.
Whatever.
They don't know that.
So yeah, you think you see a person kind of haggling at a fruit stand. It's probably going to be the easiest mark due to the distraction, and they're around a lot of people being bumped and whatnot.
Really, an
Pretty
audience?
busy. Give me a sleight of hand if you want to go. If you want to go, you want the whole pouch?
I'm not feeling especially greedy right now. And first off, before people start shaking their heads at me,
It'll be easier
This
to
is
get
in
the whole.
character.
It'll be easier to cut the whole coin purse than to like
Like
take
you would
coins
just
out.
take his entire
Okay.
purse.
Yeah, generally you want the whole coin
You
purse.
keep the top tied around it. He still thinks
Yeah,
he
no
has
problem, man. You walk by and with hands like silky velvet, grab and slice that coin purse right off.
He belt.
Yeah, you got 3 gold, 15 silver, and 35 copper.
The
okay.
poor person was just trying to buy fruit for their family.
Can I just say,
Poorer now.
Timora is the patron goddess of this town. She's the goddess of luck and fortune, and I believe you make your own fortune.
So you guys kind of listen out for gossip. You don't pick up much. Some things you already kind of knew. People, talking about concern with, water-based trade is getting not scarce, but bandits are definitely putting some strain on it. You hear some concerns about, surrounding crops, erratic weather patterns, or, food prices have gone up all over the place. A lot of people
Wait, is this real life?
Yeah.
Sorry.
A lot of people are, just general, and there's a lot of frustration when it comes to haggling about food prices. Everything's seeming to go up in cost. Some continuing roaming barbarian bands to the south, harrying a lot of villages and farming towns and whatnot. You guys are actually familiar with some of those. I've had some run-ins. There's just some vague news about these elemental cults running about. And you do hear some murmurs about an assassination attempt at the Wink and a Kiss. And some strange folk fighting there.
Like a jackalope?
I thought you were about to say some strange folk abroad.
Yeah,
Be too careful.
You don't hear anything about jackalope.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Other than that, we know that they're a real thing.
All right, I want to get to the presidential suite. Are we there yet? Stug, bunk buddies? Yeah, you in?
I mean, I think we this. I'm pretty sure it has over 500 rooms. If you want to bunk up, it's fine, but I think we can have our own rooms.
You guys,
A room to myself? I wouldn't know what to do with so much room.
Exactly, getting lonely.
you guys keep walking, and this is
I mean, Lamiki and I don't need much but a corner.
This is off to the west of the main market. This is a humongous structure. It looks like a large cathedral, if you will. Just gargantuan. Taking up several blocks in and of itself. With just ornate woodwork all over the place. Wouldn't say precious, but like copper and bronze filigree all in the wood and whatnot. Of this very gargantuan structure called the pearl handled pipe.
You guys will like it here. I think it was here.
Yeah, as you guys walk in, I mean, gargantuanly tall, like 40-foot ceilings. What's up?
Shalane wants to make sure she takes note of a good spot for Syl to kind of like perch and eye everything when she comes
That's a
back.
good call.
Huge.
That's a good call for sure.
Yeah, humongously tall, spacious ceilings as you walk in a large open common area, which is flanked by several flights of balconies, all leading up to various rooms. The bottom floor seems to be like a common area slash. Well, it is segregated, or not segregated, segmented into various different rooms.
Or the jackalope rooms.
I was like, wow, all right.
Well, no, this is still in the common area. So they have like partitions to give some privacy, but the ceiling is just so tall here that they can't. There's not anything sectioned off into rooms under the main open area, right? So yeah, people are sitting, having various conversations. There is a desk at the far end of the hall. Seems to be the main clerk's desk, and off to the sides are what seem to be like bars where people are getting in.
I think this is the nicest place I've ever been in. It's so big and wow.
This is probably the nicest place you have ever been in. The
So-
floor is like this very intricate tile work, with all varying degrees of like intricate patterns and even mosaics like laid out and painted on the tile.
Are there animals?
Oh yes, yeah. There's actually animals, like tons of different various animals carved into the woods along the railing.
I go along. Oh, there's carved wood?
And
I go inspect it very closely.
A lot of the railings have like carved, like wrapping vines of ivy carved into them.
This is pretty good word work. Almost as good as my dad's.
Yeah, it's better than your dad's. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice craftsmanship here. Yeah, I mean, you guys have walked in. It seems to be that y'all have walked in on what is essentially like a large communal dinner, if you will.
Yes.
There's tables laid out in the center.
What's on those tables?
It just seems to be like a buffet, if you will.
Oh.
Tons of different meats and just almost every food imaginable. Lots of seafood, porks, chickens, tons of different trays of roasted vegetables and root vegetables. Big troughs with various different soups in them. Baked goods and dessert tables filled with pastries and cookies and cakes. This is a feast galore. Y'all are kind of corralled, if you will, before you get into this open area. You approach kind of like a front attendant's desk, and there's a kind of a younger human at the desk, and he asks,
Hi, we'd like to check in. We'd like to check in. I put my hands up and try to pull my head up over the look at
he like looks over the desk. Oh yes. Y'all will be after rooms for the night?
Lady Nesterson is here.
Don't mind her, as Stug forces himself to turn away from the lavish feast.
Don't mind me.
Do you even do that? I imagine you talking to him like, yeah, we need accommodations.
You got a point. So wouldn't even look at him. I need one room for each of us. Alliance business.
Yes, Alliance business. How many days will you be staying with us?
2 or 3, I think.
Okay. Well, by all means, and 4 rooms. Any particular accommodations?
I'd really like.
Well, I
just
mean,
need room for me and
Well,
Miki to sleep.
Single beds
Sorry.
in each.
This is a good question. Of the rooms, ideally, if we could have the rooms as close together as possible, and if one of those rooms could be a large suite in which we could congregate, would that be a possibility?
Oh yes. One of the delegates' quarters.
That is exactly. That sounds like what we need.
Absolutely.
So I'm still looking at yeah, it's yeah. That's outside.
Okay, let's see. I have this one right here. There are 5 adjoining rooms with one common room in the middle. 2 beds in each room. Well, it might be more than what you're after, but that will be fine. Right, and would you like a little, well, I'd say a large kitty bed brought up for your little friend there, little furry companion?
She's good. She'll be fine on the floor. Thank you.
Game is afoot.
Oh, okay. On the floor. That's fine. All right. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, you have a cat bed big enough for Lumiki?
Most assuredly, yes. Many patrons
people bring cats here?
They bring quite exotic animals of all kinds, and we pride ourselves in being able to accommodate our guests and any of their needs.
Lumiki might love a cat bed.
Absolutely. And right, y'all arrived at a very opportune time. We have just begun serving an early dinner, if you will. But if you would like, I'll show you. Well, I won't. I'll get one of our attendants to show you to your quarters. And would you like to do baths before or after? Maybe before.
I would love a bath. Thank you for offering that.
Right. Well,
Absolutely a bath before.
I don't know if I need one or not. Oh, maybe.
No, we'll all take a bath.
Right. Okay.
Just no.
Well, we can have them brought up, or we do have communal baths down below, and he kind of points to a far hallway. He's like down at the end of the corridor, the communal baths, or we can have some brought up to the rooms as well.
Are they heated?
Yes, there are unheated baths. How would you bathe without
how
cold water?
Like in a river. Like, haven't you ever bathed in a river?
Not the same kid handle.
Bathed in a river. That sounds very dreadful.
It's quite refreshing.
Not.
Well, no. All our baths are made from the finest rain water, not river water. And yes, it is heated. Quite piping hot. It really opens
you sold
up the
me.
pores.
I'm gonna start taking my clothes off now. If you don't get us to where we're going here, I'm ready.
Right. Okay. He
Stug would start walking towards the communal.
Yeah. He gets 4 keys. They're all the exact same key. One key opens all the rooms. And do you have any baggage? He's like, Jeffrey, come here.
Jeffrey.
And a little kid
Please
scampers
tell me
up.
he's in our room.
No, it's like a little kid like scampers up. He's dressed like very fine. Like a nice little suit on him. And he's like, show our guest to the delegate accommodation on the 3rd floor. Yes, the end of the left wing. Yes. He's like, do y'all have any luggage for Jeffrey to carry? Like, this kid looks like he can hold about like
I got everything on my back.
20 pounds maybe.
Stug would immediately start taking off pieces of his arm. He's like, hey, take this.
And Jeffrey's like, oh, yes, sir, thank you. I can carry anything. Anything else?
Takes off the breastplate. It literally.
Jeffrey, like, his knees buckled, like, oh, okay, sir.
I'll carry my own stuff. Thank you for the offer.
Okay,
Stug, pick that up.
If you want, please
pick it up.
please
Stug,
follow me.
That'd be like you asking me to carry that. That's ridiculous.
Little Jeffrey musters all his might. He's like, ah! And he's like, step like, ah! Ah! He's like just trying.
Picks up the breastplate again. He's like,
thank you, sir. Thank you. That was so heavy. I will carry your helmet though, if that's. Do you still have your helmet on?
I still had my helmet on.
Okay, never mind. Well, he'll. I think he's got a pauldron. What else?
I give him one pauldron.
Okay, well he's carrying. He's got that pauldron, and he's like this way, and he's carried up the steps. He seems kind of shaken.
Still a little
like
an issue for him. He's like,
the weight of trying to carry that breastplate is or just a front breastplate. It was
wasn't
just a
even
front.
the full part.
Yeah. Anywho, y'all, he takes y'all up 3 flights of stairs. He's panting at the end of it. So he's this way at the it's this way, and he gets down. Y'all come to the top. He hangs a left and walks down to the far end of the hall, to a pretty lavishly decorated door. And it opens up to a large common room with a fire already going in the hearth. Nice like sectional couches in front of it, and like sitting chairs. There are like desks kind of lining the walls, various different decanters full of wines just laying about. There are rooms or doors that are flanking each side of this common room, that y'all obviously know are to the quarters that are attached to it. He's like, please make yourselves at home. And
this whole place is for us?
Yes.
It'll do.
I'm glad to hear that everything's to your satisfaction. Do each of y'all need baths drawn?
How do you?
Or is anyone?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Right.
sounds
Okay.
wonderful.
Is anyone?
I look down. Oh, I guess I do have a lot of my own blood on myself. I could probably clean that off.
Just fill up the sink for her. She'll be fine.
Okay. Understood. Just give me a few moments to light the furnace. There are. I imagine y'all are familiar with our new modern plumbing system.
No.
No. Well, please come.
You aren't.
I don't want a plum. I want a bath.
Right. I will be back in a few moments. One moment, and okay. And the babs will be ready. One moment. And he leaves. And you guys kind of take in the room. It's got like a faint floral scent. Not overpowering, just very subtle. You're like, wow, this is absolutely nice. Again, the like copper filigree continues throughout the walls, like interweaving into these different designs. There's into the trim, like along the ceiling and the floorboards as well. The woodwork is just exquisite here. All throughout, the cushions are very plush, nice and soft. It looks like someone like combed the fabric on all the cushions so that it's like just pristine. Like if you sit on them, it's all like like you.
I walk around and talk to all the plants. I'm assuming they're
Oh yeah. There's plants.
I walk around and talk to
do
all
you
them.
cast that spell?
I don't know. No,
Talk
I just
to
go
plants.
talk to them.
Yeah, isn't there a...
Just hear them screaming.
Oh,
the
you
whole
just want
night.
to talk at them. Well, there's a speak with plants, isn't there? No,
I'm
that's speak
sure
with
there is.
animals.
I don't have
It's
it.
speak with
I don't have
animals.
it.
I got you.
The
Okay,
one time we
well,
spoke to a tree, he was a jerk. is
yeah,
all I'm
there's
saying.
some ferns. There's like a
I was
tiny.
able to talk to the other tree. Remember, I have to go back and visit him before I leave.
There's a
'Cause
tiny
he said
little.
I'd forget about him.
Yeah, there's a tiny little palm. There's some ferns, and there's a little bonsai tree.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's about all the plants that are in there. There's a couple like hanging ivy plants like on the balcony. There's a balcony, by the way, I didn't mention, that looks out onto the street. below.
Overlooking the main market,
Yeah,
or are we behind?
Well,
Maybe that's where you heard the bat fight yelling come from.
yeah, overlooking kind of like the main street that leads to the main market. It's not really overlooking the main market. You don't want to get shot.
That's an issue.
It is a nice view though. It's actually overlooking the river.
Okay.
Kind of on the side of a hill. This is on like the western edge of the city itself. So it's yeah. You still have a view over the walls. Yeah, so after a few moments, little boy comes back and he's like, if you would please, I'll show you how to fill the baths, or I can prep them all, if that would be. Have y'all chosen your rooms?
Stug is busy just like tearing off his armor.
I'll fill every tub, and he walks into the bedroom or one of the
Wait,
bedrooms.
there's only 4 of us. We don't need all 5 filled.
Oh, okay.
There's not one in the count room, I don't think.
So, and you eventually hear the sound of like running water in one of the rooms. As he walks out.
Is he magical?
No, I can show you if you'd like to come in here.
Yeah. I run in there.
He walks in. There's a large bronze. Well, in the bedroom. I'm sorry. So you walk into the main bedroom. There's a small little cupboard off to the right. This room does have double beds. I mean, they are 2 full beds as far as size is concerned. Both very lavish, nice plush pillows, wonderfully large, lush down comforters. Probably the softest thing y'all have ever seen in your life. And further on past, off to the like left-hand side of this room when you walk in, you hear the sound of running water. And already like steam is starting to waft, or condensation starting to waft across the floor. As you look in, and there's a large bronze tub, and there's a copper pipe that's opened up to like this wide, looks like a hand pump faucet, and water's like running out of it into the tub. And there's some strange knobs on the tub.
Wow, this is so cool.
Yes, this is some modern science. Is wonderful.
It's not magic?
No, actually, it's I have a furnace going underneath. I just lit it, and you turn this knob, and he points to one on the left. He's like, turn this, and hot water will come out, and if you turn this one this way, cool water will come out, and you just kind of find a balance between what you like. I have it all hot right now. It's very warm. It's
I stick
wonderful.
my hand under it.
It's pretty hot.
Ow!
Yeah. Oh, we can. And he turns the right knob a little bit. He's like, and you see him like, try that. How's that?
Oh, much better.
Yeah, it doesn't like scald you. He's like, oh, this is just right. And we have some scented soaps, and you look, and there's different soaps on the wall. He's like, I just like to shave a couple, and he grabs one, and you see him start shaving like a couple.
What you do in D&D today? You learned how to take a bath.
Yeah, right?
You see him shaving like a couple of with like a little pocket knife of his, a couple lines of soap into the tub, and they instantly dissolve and start forming like these very frothy, fragrant bubbles.
Oh my gosh, bubbles!
Yes, they're very nice. So
I jump in the tub.
Okay. Like the dirt and grime starts to just instantly cloud the water.
It's blood too. Remember I was
it's
like
rough.
Dead earlier.
He's like, he starts shaving some more soap. He's like, probably gonna need a little bit
do it really quick.
Yeah, when it's close to full, he's like, just twist these both to the left. And he points at both the knobs, and it'll stop, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, were y'all on there, or is this just Kiri?
Just kidding.
Okay. So
I need the
he-
explanation separately.
yeah, he'll give it every time.
I start cleaning all my armor too. I just jumped in.
Got
fully
you. Yeah.
clothed.
Give me well, never mind. You'll be fine.
What?
So no, nothing.
I
You're
had to
good.
flood the apartment.
I don't know yet.
You slip and take 10 points of fall damage.
Yeah. So anywho, he walks back out and
Dangerous.
walks into another room, and does the same. Like y'all hear water coming out of there as well.
Mhm.
And he does that for the rest of the rooms, and he does give y'all an explanation about the soaps and the how to turn the
Thank
knobs,
goodness.
assuming everyone listens. So the tubs are filling.
Yeah, I'll definitely pay attention. Bath technology I can get behind.
Okay.
This is nice.
And so then he's like back in the common room. He's like, is there anything else y'all need from me?
No, this was wonderful. Thank you.
And he's like, oh, well, I'm glad to have been of service. Yes, anytime.
Thank you. I toss him a silver piece.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. Thank you. And he kind of heads out.
What did you give him?
It's kind of
Silver piece.
shoulders a little
Oh
slump.
my gosh! Wow.
Shoulders are a little slumped here. He like slowly pulls the door closed.
Wait, Jeffrey, come back! Jeffrey,
Yes.
how do I
Bring
make
me a
it
plate of
harder?
food.
Turn the left knob.
Ow, it's too hot!
Oh yeah, turn it back a little.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait, come here.
You just run out of the bath?
Yes. What? He's like closing his eyes as he's looking
trying to
in.
not see. Like, oh.
Can I?
I throw a platinum piece at him. Thanks, and go jump
Oh!
back in the tub.
Thank you.
I was going to give him 5 Electrum just to have an easier number to deal with that stupid currency.
Thank you. Thank you for showing me how to use the magical hot science bath.
Not magic. It's just fire and gravity. Okay, bye now. And he scampers out
Platinum.
like a nice skip to a step.
Speaking of platinum, what's my share?
I wasn't even going to mention it. I was going to see if we could do the whole session without anyone asking. All right, so we're all in the common area now, I assume. One of us naked.
Kiri's in the bathtub.
Oh, she went back.
Your other tubs are still filling.
You might want to go turn them off.
Y'all probably got
What?
a little bit of time before they're full. They are tubs.
All right, so
Nice,
I'm going to go ahead
steamy
and
water.
lock the door to the common area here, because I assume that's the means of ingress.
Hey guys, I think the bathtub's bigger than me.
Probably.
The bathtub is
I
definitely
hope
bigger than you.
so.
In fact,
It's
if
a
you
swimming
allow
pool.
it to get full, it is now a swimming pool. They
I
are
can swim.
they are definitely human-sized tubs. So for you, they are like a nice big hot tub,
Yeah, okay.
jacuzzi. No jets though. Sorry, that's the presidential
Not
suite.
that modern. Yeah.
The presidential.
Hang it! I knew we should have asked for that. All right, so are you guys ready for the divvied amounts?
Let's get it.
All right. Net, add 85 platinum. Stug, add 90 platinum. Kiri, add 125. Well, I'm telling you, Attica, I'll just put yours. I'll bring it to you in like here.
Thanks. Hey, does anybody have something to scrub armor with?
Stug should have something like that, I imagine.
You want some?
Kiri, there are
steel wool?
there are scrub brushes on the on like a shelf with the soaps.
And
I get out and I go try to reach
Yeah,
them.
they're
Can I-
they're right.
can I
The shelf is reachable from the tub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
for
there's-
Kiri, even?
that's a
good
good point. You would, yeah. It's. I mean, you give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
After Nadius gives me my portion, I'm gonna go lock myself in my room.
Okay.
and take my bath.
Which room is yours?
Yeah, Kiri, you like reach up. You can't quite get it, but you jump up, and you actually like slip and fall into it,
no.
but then fly up the other side of the tub, and you're like wee, and you're like in the air, and you grab it, and then land down and splash in the water. It's very slippery.
Was fun.
It's a lot of soap. Yeah, you're just kind of sliding around in this thing. But now you got a scrub brush for your armor.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, the
I'm
water is
scrubbing my
pretty
armor.
dark, but as you add more to it, it starts to, get lighter.
Okay.
And give me a perception.
how do
give me
I
a
drain
perception
it?
check.
Oh,
You notice a whole bar of soap like fell off the like this little plate that it was on, and it's fallen into the tub.
So many bubbles.
Yeah, it is quickly dissolving and bubble. It's like if you look in the tub, you see it. It's almost like it looks like an
Not gonna
Alka-Seltzer
lie,
tablet.
this happened once when I was a kid, and we were at a beach house, and there was a jacuzzi tub and bubble bath, and then you turn it
Nice.
on, and then literally bubbles went almost to
Everywhere.
the ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what's happening here because this looks like an Alka-Seltzer tablet going wild at the bottom of the tub, and bubbles are just flying out everywhere.
Guys, I can't see. Somebody
Yeah.
help!
So
It's,
good be heading to his room to start taking a bath.
Your
Somebody help!
your voice is actually kind of being drowned out by the layer of bubbles that are now overwhelming and have encased you.
You'll be killed by bubbles!
Yeah, you can still breathe, but
Have
it's,
I made it to my tub, or
yes,
am I
you're
still
in
in
your
common room
tub.
while this is happening?
4
do
points
you-
of bubble damage.
Do you
It's in your eyes.
you have
It says no tears.
Sean, you have made it to your bathroom, and yeah, you have undressed, and I don't know if you put any bubbles in there or just hopping in hot water.
Tiny bit of bubbles.
Okay, you put.
I was wondering if I could go save Kiri, but I'm not gonna do it if I'm
No,
already in the
yeah,
tub.
you're in your own.
Wait,
You're,
where's the handles
I'm already
to
in
turn
the
off
tub.
water?
Yes.
give me a
I
perception.
can't see the
Give
handles.
me a perception check with disadvantage, Kiri.
I'm sorry, Kiri.
Wait, perception, you said?
Yeah, with disadvantage. Yeah,
Oh,
you,
my God.
you can't.
Wow.
You're trying, like you're feeling around. You found the rim of the tub, and you traced it around like several times, but you couldn't find the handles at all. You're like, you don't know.
Soap keeps getting in your eyes.
Yeah, the water's
Mickey, go get me help!
the water's
Someone should have
the
supervised
water's
your
still
bath.
going,
She
but
doesn't
everywhere
do
you
this
look,
often.
you just see bubbles. As far as you can, like there is no end to the bubbles. They continue to rise past you and continue rising up.
Somebody help! I can't see.
Those in the
It's
common
good to
room,
any of us
Anadius
here.
and Stug, y'all do hear some muffled screaming coming from Kiri's room.
Is my bath ready?
Lamiki, get help!
Your bath is probably
I mean,
yeah, they're probably ready for both of you guys.
Stug would be heading to his room to take a bath.
Okay.
That's kinda why.
Okay.
I most likely would be too, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Well, so you guys each
Sorry.
retire to your rooms.
Oh gosh.
And,
Sorry. This is my character. I'm sorry.
Kiri,
Alright, so
you hear
Mickey comes to get me, right?
nobody comes to get you. You're enjoying your bath.
This is Miki here.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mickey, are you
Lamiki
sending
is
me
making-
I said, Lamiki,
Yeah.
go get somebody to
Kiri,
help me.
you hear like a low growl coming from the bathroom
I
through
do.
this. No, Kiri does. You
Oh.
don't hear this, and yeah, you assume Lamiki is in the bathroom. And she's just giving a low growl.
Angry at the bubbles.
Yeah, yeah. She hears you frantically inside the bubbles.
What are you going to tell Lamiki to do?
I said, go get help!
Go get help!
Find Shalon!
Lamiki,
The most
Hold
danger
on,
you're going to
let's
see in
see.
this session
Let me-
is from
let's see here.
in a tub.
let's see. Yeah, that's what I needed. a couple seconds flash, and then all of a sudden you hear like, and
Did Lumiki jump in the bathtub?
Yeah, Lumiki dives into the bathtub, like trying to get to you, and just lands, and water flies everywhere, and like a poof of bubbles like goes up, and Lumiki's frantically like, Lumiki's like tossing around in this tub. She's like grabbing onto you like when she finds you, and she seems like happy, letting out like a low purr, but she's also frantic of like these bubbles all over her, and this water. She does not like being in the water. But she's happy she's next to you.
To help me.
She's happy she's next to you.
D&D bubble bath adventure the past hour.
Yeah, you can't really get a sense of, you're just in a world of bubbles. It is nice though, exfoliating. Everyone else, y'all are enjoying.
What kind of bubbles are these?
Everyone else, you're enjoying the bath.
I'm sure the water is probably pouring out of the bath at this point too.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But everyone else, you're enjoying your baths, nice and relaxing.
Can I try to turn the water off again?
Sure, yeah. Do you want to make another
Kiri,
attempt?
can't you talk to one of us in our heads?
Give it.
Is anybody 30 feet within 30 feet of me?
Maybe Anodius, but does it work through walls?
I don't see why it wouldn't work through a wall.
I mean, does it say you have to have line of sight?
Good question. Hold on.
Yeah, that's kind of my.
All right, never mind.
Because that's your.
Hold on, let me look.
Was it
Just trying to save her.
What's it called?
Silent
what is that
speech.
ability
I'm looking
called?
at it. Silent speech. Any creature within 30 feet. That's it. That's all
Yeah,
it
I would
says.
say Anodius is within 30 feet because Stug and Shalon are on like the right hand side. You and Anodius are on the left hand side.
Anodius, I am drowning in bubbles and the water's going everywhere. Please save me.
Anodius, just as you lower down into the tub.
I was about to say, at what stage in this process?
you just lower.
Anodius, Lumiki is stuck in the bathtub with
have your arms out and you're just like,
yeah,
and the water won't turn off.
Both of your arms.
I can't climb out of the tub.
Both of your arms have just reached the edge of the tub, and you just get down right at about chin level.
Yeah.
You got a faint layer of bubbles over the top. You can't see the water beneath. It's so nice, and you just let out a. Let me, I did an audience, and it just hits you in your head, and you're like, oh.
I love baths more than anyone here, I'm certain, but I know I won't be able to relax if this is going on in my head, so I'm gonna get up, probably not too fast, but get out of the bath, just put like a towel around me, I guess.
Yeah. You can wrap a towel.
Do they have complimentary robes? This seems like the place.
That's the good point. There are robes as well.
Okay, I'll put on a robe.
Yeah, there are 4 robes hanging in like a cupboard in the bathroom.
All right, I'm gonna.
They are white with like gold trim.
You're gonna wear all 4?
There's
There's
like a nice gold.
Okay,
there's like a gold fabric trim running down. Did he say screaming baby?
Yes, he said screaming baby.
Oh my! I'm trying to tell him what the robe looks like. This baby
needed info.
Well, Stug and Shalon, this is a much needed soak. Stug, I imagine you're still in your armor.
No, my armor's off. Okay. I only have my helmet on. I was like,
right. Okay, you still have the helmet on. This is like what was that like Goblin Slayer? Is that the one? That
That's
guy?
it.
Oh, of course. Well, this is a much needed relaxation. The bubbles are very nice, and they just seem
They have
to.
a laundry service, right?
Oh, 100%.
Sure.
Just need a couple minutes.
All right.
I'm gonna save Kiri, but reluctantly. Just play that out like it goes.
Okay.
Reluctantly save Kiri.
Well, you'll drive Anodius then for these moments. Anywho, Anodius gets up, put on this nice gold trim robe, and walks into
Does not run. He just walks.
casually saunters over to Kiri's room. And opens the door and looks left and sees a wall of bubbles encroaching towards the doorway into the bedroom. Yeah, I don't know what you want to.
he would simply just start walking through the bubbles. I assume
Yeah.
the bubbles are not his height at all. But,
the bubbles are up to like his chest. In the room.
He'd be able to walk through. It's not like there's something pushing against
No,
him.
yeah, you can easily walk through them.
When he gets like quarter of the way and he does start going a little bit slower, like feeling around, where are you at?
Yeah, you can see the source of the bubbles kind of off to the back and right of the room. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit higher than the rest. And the floor
I'm in the tub.
Yeah, the floor is not.
Lamiki's in the tub.
As you get closer, you hear frantic screaming.
You're splashing.
Yeah. And the floor's.
My armor's in the
tub. The floor is damp, but it's not like building any height to it.
Right.
But yeah, you come over to the tub and it's just you really can't see much through the bubbles there. They're pretty thick. You kind of wave them away to make.
That's right. You're trying to like strew them away, and then reaching around towards what I would think would be the front.
Just turn the water off.
Turn the water off. I turn it. I actually start turning it to the right because I'm just trying to rush it through.
The water increases in velocity.
It's hot water. Oh,
yeah, feels kind of nice, Kiri.
Okay.
Yeah, warmed up the tub.
It's getting warmer. More bubbles are coming.
Once it went all the way, I would start turning the other way.
Okay. Yeah. So you turn the hot water off. Now ice cold water is coming out of the valve.
Start reaching for the ice cold.
It's freezing.
Okay. You turn that off too, and the water has stopped. After a few more moments of like carving away bubbles, like you kind of scrape the top of the tub.
Gotta just start reaching into the tub, trying to grab.
You're moving them. You're moving like big old and like just putting them in piles, which they keep their shape. So as you shape them away, and eventually you carve down and see Kiri and a very scrawny looking, completely soaked Lamiki, like clinging to Kiri in the tub. Kiri is fully clothed, completely drenched, with holding a brush and her breastplate. Her leather breastplate, like with a scrub brush in the other hand.
Yeah, I literally didn't even. Yeah, I was just starting to clean my armor.
And Kiri, you can now for the first time see the ceiling, and as he has carved away.
Thank you, Anadius. These bubbles are something.
Yeah.
Anadius would wait and then like, can you get out of the tub? I don't understand.
I gotta finish. Thank you. We're good. The water stopped.
Gotta finish.
I gotta clean my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Kiri, there is a highly concentrated, almost overwhelming aroma coming from your water. But you think that's really going to be just some intense cleaning power?
Yeah. Sounds good. I gotta get the blood out of my armor.
Oh, it's out. Yeah, it's going to be some easy scrubbing.
It got soaked.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else Anadius doing in there?
Anadius, wouldn't he just do a quick look, thinking like, I think my room's nicer, and then start walking out?
Okay, so you let out a long sigh and just kind of walk back through the bubbles. Back to your room. You do notice there's a floor grate.
Oh, okay. So it's not,
all the water seems to be draining into there from the floor. So this isn't this is all completely tiled. So this is a wet room, if you will.
Understood.
Made to handle this type of situation. Although it might take some time for those bubbles to disperse.
Sorry, Kiri just shut the door.
Yeah.
You slowly just like shut the door to a room. And you were completely covered like in this armor of bubbles, if you will. And you just walk back over and disrobe and slide back into your tub and let out the longest of sighs.
Or was it more just like...
Yeah. Alright, well everyone, y'all finished with your baths. Y'all have a second change of clothes, everybody? I imagine, or y'all putting your same...
Sorry about
that.
I have silk robes.
You have what?
I have silk robes.
That's right.
Stuck also has silk robes.
Okay.
I just put on one of the bathrobes while my other clothes are drying.
Yeah, okay.
Thought was going to
no.
get the saddler, but
it's like a wedding dress with a train for me.
I have clothes that are marked as very fine, comfortable, and a hat with a large feather. That is what I'll be wearing this evening.
I have nothing extra, so
yeah. Kiri, you actually find laying like when you walk out of your bathroom, you actually find a small set of robes and slippers that have been laid that appear to be your size, right on the floor on the inside of your room.
Oh wow! Wow, just my size. I go.
Yeah, they are just your size. Everyone else, the appropriate size, like loungewear, seems to be in the cupboards already. So you think Jeffrey maybe snuck something in?
Jeffrey didn't appreciate my silver.
I don't know.
Well, one of the people in this room gave him a plat, so he's probably going to be really responsive. Oh, everyone added their respective amount of platinum to their sheets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you subtract the platinum off your sheet?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I did.
Let's take a look.
It was a 606.
Take a look.
Let's take a look.
Gonna need to write that down.
Subtracted 300.
I need to screenshot y'all sheet. I need to make a note to open your sheets every session, just to make sure.
That's funny.
Okay, well, you guys are out of your baths, very exfoliated. There is a clothes hamper that y'all can throw your dirty clothes in.
Yep.
Oh, what? I washed my clothes. They're hanging to dry.
Yeah, that's
I'll
fine
put
too.
my stuff in the hamper.
And all right, so
what's a hamper?
Oh, are you here? You put dirty clothes in them, and it has a magic enchantment that makes them clean.
You mean I didn't have to clean my own stuff?
No, not while you're here.
Oh, wow.
You paid a platinum. You're gonna wash your own clothes.
I mean, I think everything's taken care of for us. So you just leave your clothes where they lay.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's one less thing to do.
I mean, food's taken care of in here, unless you want to go somewhere else.
No, let's go to the feast.
I need food for Lumiki.
I mean,
Is Stug gonna wear his armor to the feast?
no, Stug's going down in a silk robe with just his helmet on.
yeah, I think Doug and Swift are wearing their own, like they have silk robes.
No Swift.
Not Swift. Shalon, sorry.
I'll wear my finery. I'll bring my pan flute along just in case. I can fit it in my pocket.
So you're not wearing the
big deal.
bathrobe?
Well, I was when I was going to save Kiri, but I don't think I'm going to wear it the whole night.
Okay, I was just curious what you're wearing down there. You have a second set of clothing?
Yeah, I told you what I'm wearing.
Oh.
Very fine clothes that are comfortable and a hat with a large feather.
Okay, gotcha. So Kiri's just wearing the bathrobe.
bathrobes.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're fine. I mean, trust me, as you guys walk down the flight of stairs, you see other people in just their bathrobes too. Like we're here to relax, all right?
Okay, Ben.
Some really fluffy slippers. Is
That's
what
kind of
Stug's
weird.
wearing.
Yeah.
What
do you mean?
It's like we're in a room full of the dude.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah, y'all can go and enjoy the feast. Just about any type of food that's imaginable. That's not entirely true. You're at Golden Corral, but it's all good.
Nice.
Instead of all tasting exactly the same, there's like distinct flavors here. You're like, wow, this is nice.
Oh, all right. They have a prime rib station that tastes like ribs.
Yeah, there's the prime rib station for sure.
Do we hear tell of any bat fights? Any murmurs?
Give me a perception check. Give me a perception.
Bat fights are the nicest in Centaur.
It could be outside. Let's see. Perception.
You just kind of keep your ear to the floor. You're like, bat fight. Yeah, you're really listening out. Like, you're pretty confident you've canvassed the whole area. If specifically listening for murmurs of bat fight or bat fight championship or any of the common terms like it's a gentleman's game. Yeah, you don't get anything. You don't think
Gentleman's game.
this is the area for bat fighting. Strange,
that's fair.
as it may be, which is weird because it is a gentleman's game.
It is a gentleman's game. There are many gentlemen here, you can tell.
Yeah, but no, you don't hear anything about bat fights.
All right, well, I tried, Stug.
Yeah. I
No
mean, y'all
bat
can always
fights.
inquire. I don't know.
As Stug
We
is
can always
just
start one.
loading up a plate of the Golden Corral feast.
Yeah, you got some prime rib there. You got some
Oh.
some roasted root vegetables.
Nice.
Some mac and cheese.
Mm.
You know, the plate and a slice of pizza.
Are there waffles? I mean,
There are
they serve breakfast all
no.
day.
Yeah, I don't know what a waffle is. There are no waffles.
Oh, pardon me.
We know what
Never
waffles
heard.
are. They had them in Red Large.
Not here. It's weird.
Hmm.
Hasn't hadn't
Under-
made it
under-
here.
How about that?
Mm.
Hasn't
All right.
made it here.
All right.
Yeah, no
let's see.
waffles.
Hot links.
No sausages.
Oh, okay, that's all right. I'll be fine with what's on the plate then.
Yeah.
I asked
So
him
with,
if
Candy
somebody.
biscuits.
I asked somebody to send some raw meat upstairs to my room.
Yeah, you kind of get like an
Yeah.
eyebrow raise, and then they're like, oh,
Miki probably could have come down with
an
you.
I
exotic
mean,
pet, absolutely, and they
Mickey was still wet, and she didn't want to cut him down.
If Flamiki could guard the room where like all our stuff is, that'd be nice too.
you don't have to.
and someone
worry too much.
does send some raw meat up there to Lamiki.
Awesome.
He's saying, please.
Please.
Told you he's a ham.
He is.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about what we're
Oh, what?
eating.
Yes.
We
like
are,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
we're eating whatever.
Eating ham.
All right, we eat.
Yep.
I go back up to the room.
Do we overhear any gossip or anything while we're in the common room?
Yeah, most everyone in this area seems to be like pretty high class traveling merchants, tradespeople. There are some there's some different nobles of various factions around. I don't know, just give me a perception check, Stug.
Absolutely.
Anais was specifically just listening for bat fights.
Yeah, I was keeping my ear to the ground for that in particular.
Yeah. I mean, you can't make out anything distinctly particular. A lot of
No problem.
reinforcement.
I am wearing my helmet, so it's pretty hard to hear.
A lot of
You're
reinforcement
eating with your helmet on?
Yep.
of what you heard before. There's
How are
just
you
some,
eating with your helmet on?
He just slides the links through the visor.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's just a lot of uncertainty in the
Uh-huh.
the world of trade. People willing to take big risk to. Oh my gosh, you
Did I disappear?
disappeared.
No,
Oh,
it
God.
looked like you were hugging the
weird.
palm tree.
He's on his couch.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
it's
he's
like-
hugging the palm tree.
It's still
weird.
there. Okay.
It's doing such a good job of detecting him. Yeah, it's obvious that they're the uncertain times are spread throughout all the classes of people, so there's just a lot of anxiety in the room when people talking about their trades, That's about all nothing real specific though.
Heard.
Yeah, heard.
All right, I go back.
Good.
I go back upstairs and make sure Lumiki was fed and dry. I help try to dry her
Doug
off.
would take extra time.
He probably dried off laying
Trying to
next to the
force
fire.
stuff through his helmet.
Okay. Yes, is anyone staying down to like hang out at a bar, or y'all just all going up to your rooms, or?
Stug will stay down for a little bit. He's been here before. He knows how it is.
Yeah, I think in an uncharacteristic turn of events, I'll stay down there too, and I'll do more listening than talking. I just want to see. I want to see Stug's interactions before I do anything here.
Stug would head to the bar and ask for a drink, perhaps an ale of some kind. Maybe a pretty nice one. Maybe
I'll have a mead.
Maybe a draconic ale if they have it.
They do have some draconic ales. The bartender asks, is like, yes, do you have a color of choice?
Red or green?
Let me see. He's like, I have a red.
Hmm?
It's like, that'll... Let me pour that. What is your room, out of curiosity?
I believe we're in the delegates suite.
The delegates?
The delegates.
Delicate suite.
What floor?
Third.
Oh, very good, very good. And he gives you a pour. And you, sir? Looking at Anadius.
Oh gosh, that's right. I was gonna ask for a mead, but it sounds like they have some finer libations here. I don't know. It looks like what Stug is drinking is nice, but Stug doesn't look like someone with very discerning taste. So I think I'll have what he's having and make a character judgment about him based upon how much I like it.
A character judgment? Well, would you like a wine or an ale or...
Sorry, that was out of character. What I'm actually saying is I'll have what he's having.
Right, the red draconic?
Yes, please.
It's a powerful drink.
Let you grow some.
I'm not in the delicate suite. I can handle it.
No, I did not mean to infer that. Yes, by all means. And
what save do I need to roll?
No, he gives you a pour. This is it's pretty foamy. It's not that thick. It's got like an almond head to it. With the look is like murky dark copper.
Oh.
And it's got like there's like a caramel malt to it with like toasted peanuts.
Even better than I imagined.
Yeah, fading into like a fine pine sap. So this is a nice like amber lager.
All right.
So
an acceptable drink. As he's taking a sip of that, the green has a bit more of a potency, but a red is a nice way to start.
Yeah, I'm coughing a couple times. more potency. That sounds good.
It's definitely not. It's not that strong, but it's
Well, is there any green here? We're gonna try and drink each other under the table. What are we doing?
Oh, I was just having a drink. Well, I could. You wanna have a few drinks? I think everything's covered.
I actually would like that.
Barkeep,
I feel like I should get something to imbibe while we're doing this being character here.
Do you have any of that goblin swill?
Ew.
goblin swill. What
Wow,
do you mean
great.
in particular?
Why would you want to drink something goblins like to drink?
Oh, it's pure alcohol.
It's like Everclear.
Well, I do have a well, they call it the Firebolt.
Ooh.
It's a scotch.
Ooh.
You know,
Like
it
a
Sounds
try.
nice, like a nice
fine.
sipping.
All right.
Scotch, scotch.
Nice.
He gives you. He puts 2 glasses on the table and pours about like an ounce in each of them. And this is it's. He called it a Scotch. It's completely clear. Yeah, you are overcome with a pretty strong aroma. This smells like pure jet fuel. It's like interesting term here.
Shalon, we thought they were dumb before now.
And
I
yeah, he puts a stopper back on the bottle. He had to go like under a shelf at the far corner of the bar to find the bottle. And he's coming back and he's kind of intently watching both of you guys.
All right, Stug. Oh, you do. Okay, good. To victory.
You clink your tiny glasses, not large bugs.
Oh, it's not. Oh, that's a shame.
No, they have like an ounce of
Give you
liquid
like a
in
shot, a shot glass.
And
Any
yeah,
glass is a shot glass if you want it fast
yeah,
enough.
you down it whole, and it's called Firebolt, but it should probably be called Twin Cast Fireball.
Oh,
Yeah, it has like a nice woody front to it. You're like, woo! But then, like, you get that for half a second as it just explodes in your throat. Of just like, you're like you're trying to breathe, but your body's like, nope, that's not air. We need to wait for air.
That's not air.
It feels like you're suffocating. You try to suck in through your nose, but even that is like, oh no, it's lining my esophagus. And so you're tempted to cough, but there's nothing that you're like.
Do tears start forming?
Oh,
in your
yeah.
eyes?
Yeah, and the barkeep is like holding back a snicker. Like, it's give me a Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Both of you guys. Wow. All right. Yeah. Y'all both were able to get in some gasp of, oh. Ananias is looking probably redder than Stug. Stug just kind of stood there and like, the whole time.
Like
He's
the
just
meme of
making
the guy.
Yeah. Ananias was like, oh, like just trying to gasp him. He's like, want another?
Yeah.
He's like, it's good stuff, isn't it? Do you see like a faint grin on his like?
You see
like,
a tear go down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, he pours y'all about an ounce and a half, a little bit more than last time. He's like, yeah, it's had this bottle for about 20 years. Never had anyone.
Good vintage.
Yeah, never had anyone dumb enough to drink it. So this is great. At least someone's getting some enjoyment out of it.
To Vic and Tree.
Okay, give me con saves again.
Oh god. Don't let me get out.
All right. This is a DC 15. Yeah, same thing. Stug, you let out a little as you're trying to, hold it in. You find that just holding your breath is better than attempting to breathe after
Not breathing.
Yeah, after a shot, just hold it and bear the pain and don't think about it. And eventually that alcohol will disperse as your esophagus locks it down. You think you're getting the hang of it here. It's you hear him like strike a match, and he's like, you know how it got its name, right? And he's kind of watching an audience real close, who's like, and eventually an audience is like, and right as he like lets out for a cough, like he holds the match in front of its name and in front of his mouth, and an audience blows out a fireball. And it just shoots across the front of the bar. And he's like, look, firebolt. um,
Let's see. Do
he's
we
like,
see,
that's fun.
by any chance, before we continue making bad decisions, do we see the what was his name, Jeremy or whatever, the guy who helped us upstairs?
Jeffries?
Yeah, you don't see him. Well, make a perception
see him
check.
around?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, you look around and I mean, you see several other younger kids dressed fine. But they seem to be helping waiting tables and, checking in guests. You don't really pick him out per se. You're pretty confident though, if you need something like from a service standpoint, you could ask anyone.
I suspect that prior to continuing our consumption of alcohol, we need to ask for someone to make sure that we get upstairs okay. So,
How about,
can I go ahead?
We'll just do one more, and then we'll go upstairs. We'll talk to the others, and I'll plan out the next 2 days. Yeah,
I like it. I like you, and I like.
Ananias, you feel very, very, very warm right now. Like you're enveloped in the arms of comfort and safety.
Oh,
and yeah, this is just super nice. This is.
God, why were we actually taking shots? I feel like we should have done that.
You're real fuzzy. Everything's real. You just feel real fuzzy and sparkly all over. Let me jump to Shalon back up in the rooms real quick. Shalon,
I'll be right back.
What were you had gone up into the room? Were you doing anything in particular?
I need to summon Syl.
Okay. Using the tools like in the fireplace, you can probably accomplish that. Within the time frame that they are down at the bar. So you set out and begin your ritual. And there's enough charcoal like in the fireplace there to accomplish it. You purpose one of the ornamental bowls as a brazier. And you're like, this is fine. Like you just dump it out the window.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, it was like holding some like chipped ice or something, which is real nice to even have. You just like dump it out on the street, and you're like, "This is perfect." You accomplish the ritual, and then Syl poofs back into existence, and flippity flaps and perches on your shoulder, and then kind of like.
I give her some scritches, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, buddy. I can't believe I keep forgetting about
Syl
you."
really likes the scritches and turns his head like completely, like oh gosh, it's so weird when he does that. But he wants to make sure the scritches are all over.
Continue.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, buddy. It's been really weird around here. You want to do some watching for me?
Syl kind of looks you like dead in the eyes.
Work? Yes. All right, and I tell her to go sit down and watch the boys at the bar.
My goodness, it sounded like a fire alarm was going off.
Oh, it is.
So like flies over to the door and like sits in front of the door and like looks up at it.
I open the door
and
for
like
her.
Kind of claws at the
I open the door for her and let her out.
So flies out and flies into the common room and like perches up on one of the banisters on the balcony. And you can at any point in time like hop into Syl's vision and see them down at the bar. You don't have a great view of them, but they just seem to be drinking, and you got there in time to see an audience blow a fireball out of his mouth.
That's fun.
Yeah. So if you want if you want Syl to fly closer, do you want Syl to fly closer or just stay? Okay.
No, she's fine.
All right. Wait, where'd voice go?
He'll be right back.
Well, Kiri, were you doing anything during this time?
I don't know. I was
Say
going
about,
up to
like,
check
an
on
hour.
Lamiki, and
Yeah, Lamiki is still drying. Shalom was in the common area at the fireplace and has been working on summoning Syl during this time.
gotcha.
I didn't know if you were doing anything They're just drying Lamiki off.
Yeah, taking a nap.
Okay, but then y'all kind of like curl up and just settle down for the night in a ball of damp warmness that Lamiki is.
Sounds good. Next to the fire.
Yeah.
Not in our beds.
Yeah, just of course, just around the fireplace. Do you bring like any of the comforters out there to like use?
Yeah, sure. I drag a blanket out there.
You drag the blankets and comforters out there.
I'm like one of the like a little kid who falls asleep on the
there
floor
you go.
by the TV.
Yeah.
Net disappeared.
But her camera stayed in the same spot.
There you go, ZNet.
Yeah, we'll have to I don't know, we'll have to figure that out because I think there's an option.
The StreamYards have a way to do it without it sort of shuffling around?
So there's an option in Discord called Show Non-Video Participants, which I want to do. That way if you stop your video, you don't disappear.
Got it.
But what I need to do is get it so that when y'all stop your video, and it might be impossible.
We just put numbers in front of our names, right? And then
it would, but when you stop your video, you automatically go to the end. Does that make sense?
That's why the Z on my name.
Yeah, so Net made it so that she's at the end the entire time. It's an imperfect. Yeah, there are other tools where, and frankly, we might just do a Google Meet. I think it will never move in a Google Meet.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But Google Meet doesn't have push to talk.
I don't use push to talk.
Well, you're a nerd.
I do.
Push to talk is the best.
I use some push
You
to talk.
probably want push to talk.
That way I can say stuff like this. And
I heard that.
You have no idea what I said.
I can move my mouth too.
No, I was saying stuff.
Well, I can't independently verify that. This is good. I have no idea what you're trying to tell us. All right. So John's back. Are we back to us at the bar?
Yeah, we're back to y'all at the bar. So another round 3.
As we
I hate
go
to
for
say
a
it, guys,
third
I
round.
probably need to call it somewhat soon.
Yeah, we're about to.
No problem. This will be the last
Okay.
one at the bar, and then we're going
All
up.
right, cool.
One more. It's,
and he kind of looks.
Have you all passed out yet?
He's like, "Are y'all sure
Yeah.
this is pretty sure this is poison?"
oh,
Y'all are doing okay?
Well, I feel better than
I'm
yes.
fine.
Okay, and he's got like a slight grin. He's like, right, bottoms up, and
Nice.
and pours about 2 ounces this time.
Oh.
So
1.5. Okay.
pretty big shot here. And it's,
Sog, I cheers the other times. You cheers it. You cheers.
To the continued company.
Did you both change glasses?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, it's not like that though. That was nice. It's give me a con save.
I was about to say, I'll tell you what it's like. My D20 will tell you what it's like. Bad.
Oh no!
Yeah, Naughtiest, you just kind of lock up. You're waiting like any moment. You've got this strategy down of just hold it, like hold the breath. You're like, hold it, let it dissipate, then I can get a good non-alcohol laden breath of air into my lungs. Like, you've got this strategy locked in. It's not dissipating though. You're getting redder and redder, but you still, like, you can feel it, your eyes burning, like as the alcohol just wafts out of your like nasal cavity. And you're like, it isn't safe to breathe yet. Any second now. And eventually you hold it and you take a breath, like you can't hold your breath any longer, and you go and you just pass out on the table.
No, nice.
Yes.
Like head down, like just.
Yeah, he just hits like a bump.
Oh god.
So you see that, and you're looking too. You're the same way. You're like,
do I get a laugh in?
yeah, about the same. You're like, and you pass out. You pass out hard on the bar too. And yeah, y'all don't see it, but the barkeep's like, 3 shots. New record. Kind of puts the stopper back in there and walks down to the end of the bar and throws it back up under the cupboard. And continues on serving drinks. Stug, you see like
a success.
You see like a faint blur as like your eyes are open. You're not completely unconscious. You're like, and then everything just goes. And then everything just goes completely black. And that's where we'll end.
All right.
We'll pick back up next session.
Heard.
Right there.
Nice. So when will next session be?
I don't know. Let me kill the stream real quick.
Nice to be back, guys.
Yeah, no kidding.
It is nice to be back.
How do I do? I've got too many tabs open.